There we go. Okay. Testing, testing. Yep, you guys can hear me. Hey, it's the VR Preacher, and we're coming live from the ball drop area at VR Chat. I just want to make sure that my media source here is not too loud. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. This is going to be exciting. This is an awesome place, and this is my 4th or 5th year in a row being here for New Year's Eve. So I'm going to take you guys on a trip around, and we're going to go do some sightseeing, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm seeing here. So all the way up there, actually, you know what? All right, there we go. Let me switch the camera around. Hold on. Okay. There we go. See that? Tell me that's not insane. Okay. All right. So we're going to go have a look around and just be streaming here from VR Chat. All right. Let me get this one right here. All right. There we go. All right. This one will automatically follow me. All right. Let's check it out here. This is the surf udon world here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be the cameraman. See, they have all of these different shops and everything else that you can go into. What's up, Spider-Man? How's it going? Good to meet you. Happy New Year. All right. Wow, they have all these different advertisements for everything too. It's called Slyfest. Okay. Okay. Let's go this way. You know what you can do as well if you're on Quest is if you open up your menu and go to safety, and then at the top right, go to performance options. So safety, top right, performance options. You can change the minimum avatar displayed from medium to poor. That'll enable some more avatars for you. Good luck, buddy. Happy New Year. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, buddy. No problem. See you around. All right, so this one is... Do you want to say hi to the one person in my stream? Or two people in my stream? Hi. Do you see my camera right there? Whoops. Yeah. I'm the nicest person you've met? Yeah, sure, no worries, buddy. Being rude? Yeah, no problem. It is nice to meet you. Have you seen this? It's an advertisement for a new game. Yeah, if you want to take a picture with me, that's fine. All right, you want to take a selfie? All right, so all right, watch, I'm going to show you a trick. For anybody, for an avatar with their mouth showing, if you say cheese, then your mouth will open in an E shape, and sometimes it even looks like you're smiling. So, cheese. So there you go. All right. All right, old man. Yes, sir. Hey, do you go to church anywhere? So, oh, do you really? Where do you go to church at? Oh, okay, you don't know the name of it? Okay. Have you seen the second floor? Or actually, it's like the third floor. There's a way to get all the way up there to the top. Have you seen that? Look. So come here. There's a tower way up there underneath Gunter's universe. I was here a little bit earlier just kind of scouting it out. Oh, yeah. All right. Do you want to come up there with me? Check this out. Whoops. Oh, I hit the anti-grav. I jumped really, really far. Okay, here, walk through here. Walk through here. Oh, see? Not that many people know about this up here. Check out the view, buddy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. I might hop around to different worlds, but yeah, you absolutely can. Yeah, if you want to hang out, you can hang out. Do you see that video over there? Okay, that's a live stream from a party world where they're like throwing a party. That way everybody can watch it. So there's one world, one group where they're kind of partying, and then they broadcast it to each version of the New Year's Eve party world. Over there? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, wow. All right, come this way. Oh, you've only been here a few days? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. My name is Preacher. I don't use the nameplates or the HUD above anyone's head, so what do they call you in VR chat? Tap out? Okay. Right on. Very cool. Let me ask you this. So mainly the reason that I have this account is I want to make sure folks know where they're going when they die. Is that something that you know? Go to heaven? Gotcha. Let me ask you this. How do you know that? Like, what do you put that faith in? Put it in God. So because God's real, you go to heaven. If you believe that God's real, you go to heaven? Oh, gotcha. So everybody that believes in God goes to heaven. Let me ask you this. Do you know who Hitler was? Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's a bad guy. Hitler believed in God. You know who else believes in God? The devil believes in God. He knows that God is real, but the devil won't go to heaven. And Hitler probably won't go to heaven either. Let me ask you this. Can I tell you what the Bible says about how a person goes to heaven? It might be a little bit different than you think. Do you mind? Okay. The Bible says that there's 3 things that you should know, but only one thing you really got to do. And the thing you got to do is really easy. Is there somebody there with you? Oh, gotcha. Okay. So the Bible says the first thing that a person should know is that everybody's a sinner. The Bible says, for all have sinned and come short, or they fall short of the glory of God. Basically, God's perfect, we're not. And the second thing a person's got to know is that it says in the Bible that there's a penalty for sin. It says, for the wages of sin is death. So that means you're a sinner, I'm a sinner, my wife's a sinner, your parents are sinners, everybody's a sinner forever. Everybody's a sinner. And the Bible says that for the wages of sin is death. So if everybody's a sinner and they fall short, and the penalty for falling short is death, then everybody by default goes to hell when they die, even people that believe in God. But the third thing that you should know is that God loves us very much. I'm sure that's the part you know. God loves us very much. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Do you know who God's Son is? Not Joseph. Close though. It starts with a J. It's Jesus. So God basically separated. That's all good. So God separated a part of himself. That's the part we call Jesus. Jesus was born like we are. He lived like we do. He ate our food. He walked our streets. He wore our clothes. He lived about 2,000 years ago. He breathed our air, the air we breathe. He slept underneath our stars. But in the end, there's only one reason why Jesus came, why God came in the form of a human. Jesus is God in the form of a human. The reason Jesus came was because God has to punish sin, right? God hates it. He knows that sin leads to bigger and bigger things, and eventually we're starting wars in his name and murder and rape and all these terrible things that people do. And so God has to destroy sin. So what he did was he took all the sin that you've ever done, that I've ever done, and he put it on Jesus, himself. And then he died for all of... He did, yeah. He died on the cross. And he didn't do that just because or because he had to. He did that because he wanted to. Because he knew that you would need a savior. That's the whole point of the word savior, is that he saves you. If you could save yourself, or if just your belief in God was enough, then why did Jesus have to come here and die? So everybody's a sinner. You are, I am, everybody. The wages of sin is death, but God loves you very much. And so he died for your sins, for mine, for everybody's. And the way to get to heaven is totally free. It's a free gift. All a person has to do is accept what Jesus did on the cross for them and then tell him that. It's a little different than praying to God, praying to Jesus. It's a little bit different. Even probably sometimes there have been times when you might have done something bad and you ask God to forgive you. That's a good thing to do, but it's different than that too. Going to heaven is even easier than that. All a person has to do is accept what Jesus did for them on the cross and then tell him that. So I'll give you an example of how I did it, and then I'll see if it's something that you think you want to do. I was saved when I was 4 years old. I remember I was riding home with my mom from Big Kid Church, and I was sitting behind her in the seat, and I said, "Is it true that if I'm a sinner and I die, I'll go to hell?" And she didn't try to scare me or pressure me or anything. She just said, "Well, yeah, that's what God says." And I said, "Is it true that if I ask Jesus to save me, he will?" And she said, "Yeah, that's true too. He promised he would." I said, "Well, what about this? What about that? What if God's not real, or what if the Bible's not true?" And finally, she said, "Son, at some point you're going to have to make a choice. Either you're going to choose to trust in Jesus or keep trusting yourself. How good you can be, how much faith how it's either going to be that you trust in Jesus or you keep trusting in yourself. You choose. But be careful, because the choice you make could determine where you spend forever, so choose wisely." And I remember I thought about it and I realized, Yeah, I realized I was trying to trust in myself, how high I could climb, how good I could be, and I was worried that I would fall. The Bible says I would. Like, basically, don't worry, you are going to fall short. God already knows. And He already made a plan to save you anyway, even though you'll never be good enough or climb high enough. That's why Jesus came and died on the cross, so that all a person had to do was just accept what Jesus did on the cross and tell Him that. And so that day I decided to put my faith in Jesus, His death, burial, resurrection, and I bowed my head, I closed my eyes, and I said, "Dear Jesus, I know I'm a sinner, and I know I can't get to heaven on my own. Please come into my heart and save me and take me to heaven when I die. In your name I pray. Amen." That was it. It took 10 seconds to get saved. And my life has been totally different. So much better now that I have put my faith and trust in Jesus instead of myself. I know for sure where I'm going when I die. Let me ask you this. Now that I've explained it a little bit, does that sound like something that you think you can do right now? Is accept what Jesus did on the cross? Yeah? Then let's go ahead and do this. And it's cool that God put you in my path. I'm glad that I answered your question. I just randomly heard somebody asking a question, and so I came and answered it, and then you wanted to come hang out, which is fine. But I'm glad that I ran into you. Yeah. Go ahead. All right. VR hugs are good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bow my head and... What's that? I am. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to bow my head and close my eyes, and I'm going to pray the same prayer I prayed as a kid. And you can just repeat after me. You don't even have to say it out loud. You can if you want. Some people think it helps. But... mainly, I want you to remember that it's not between you and me. I don't matter. Or between you and your parents or you and your siblings. It's between you and Jesus, the person who died for you. Just kind of tell Him what you're saying. Does that sound fair? All right. Let's pray. Dear Jesus, I know I'm a sinner. And I know I can't get to heaven on my own. Please come into my heart and save me. And take me to heaven when I die. In your name I pray. Amen. Did you pray that and mean it? You're welcome. Normally I ask to shake hands with people when they're done. I say, "Did you mean that?" It sounds like you did, though. You know what's weird is that when I said amen, I thought I was just going to float away into magical pixie dust. I didn't. I'm still here. But but I was a lot different, though. Starting from that day onward, there was a difference that happened on the inside. I started to get interested in different things. I started to think a different way. And I'm so glad that God did that for me and He saved me. So, well, let me show you around a little bit more, and we will keep talking about it as we go. How's that? For real? Well, you know what? In lieu of a real hug, a VR hug is pretty good. All right, man. Let's keep rolling and we'll see what happens. Oh, you know what? Let me change my social status so that people can join me. And I am both. I stream on Twitch and YouTube. All right, let's roll. This is the VR chat area where people, it's kind of like their office or whatever, their kind of fake office. You know what's funny is that that makes us brothers in a way. You're like my brother. Even though we probably will never see each other in real life, just in VR, you're kind of like a brother of mine. That's pretty cool. Do you have any brothers? Yeah, you do? All right, I grew up and I did not have any brothers. But once I got saved, I had lots and lots and lots of brothers. Lots of brothers and sisters. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, I am headed down. Huh? Oh, sure. All right, ready? We're going to try to jump all the way down to this blue thing over here. You ready? If we can. All right. Woo! Oh, boy. Oh. All right. Oh, man. Whew, sheesh. Okay. All right, let's keep going this way. Oh, look at that. All right, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Those other people told you to go away. Is that what you said? Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna tell you to go away. I promise.
I know one of the guys in there.
So, all right, let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. All right, that way other people can be heard in my stream. All right, let's go this way.
How do you stream
It's a-
VR chat? Like, do you like hit that like expensive setup or whatever?
You know what? I do have somewhat a setup, but I don't but you don't need an expensive setup. No. I do have one. But it's just because
Can I
of
just
like
have a-
over time. Sure.
Cause like I have a quest and stuff, and like
Yeah.
I have a quest and stuff. And
Oh, gotcha. So there's one way
I
up.
have the
There's one way to do it that I know of, which is that you cast to a computer. You can cast to the Oculus app on a computer
quest.
from
Oh,
your
yeah,
Quest,
I-
and then you can
Yeah,
stream it from that
yeah, there's a
computer. But you can't stream it from the
Yeah,
Quest by itself.
I have PC.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. This looks like a cool world. The Rocky Mountain Park. It was a nominee in the Rain Dance Best Immersive World Award. There's a little VR chat guy in the corner on a boat. I almost went there. Yeah, I looked it up. This is a real world in VR chat, and it's already been released, but I have not gone yet.
I live next to the Rocky Mountains.
Oh, do you? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. What else is there around here? Okay. Oh, a lot of graffiti. I think it just has people's names in here.
Hey, but graffiti says a bunch of stuff though, like on it. I'm pretty sure that's-
Oh, yeah. Very cool. All right. Oh, look, there's the Legendary Actions Adventures wanted. Oh, I'm sorry, Adventurers. Oh, it's like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Oh, wow. Welcome to VR chat. That's like a teleport. It'll take you straight up there. Oh. Okay, be careful. These bums on the street. Begging for change. There's lots of poor avatars that can't afford to get new skins and new updates and stuff, so they beg for money on the corner. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. This dude's like, what in the world? They're like, what in the world are you talking about? You were just kind of like sitting there, AFK. I wasn't sure who it was, and he was like, who is this person? I'm like, just a poor avatar, totally alone and dejected.
My friend's outside. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
waiting for a friend to get back here, so yeah.
Hey,
You wanna
hey,
hang out with us?
sure you have friends. No, I'm just playing. Don't
Yeah.
listen to me. I'm just joking around.
No, actually,
Hi.
it's a friend that I'm getting. Well, we already know each other as much. It's a friend that I have a crush on. What's up? But I don't know
Oh,
yet.
gotcha. Is this the friend you have a crush on?
No,
What?
no.
He's just like, what?
Nah.
Some
But
random
I'm
bystander.
Where is he? He's joining back. Yeah. Hey,
He's somewhere around here?
Preacher.
Hey, what's up?
Preacher, I
No,
have,
he's off.
I have a gift for you. Do you see? Can you
Okay.
see my avatar?
Yeah.
Do it.
mhm.
Look up.
Don't listen to her.
Oh no, I don't see
No,
any of
she's
your
gonna crash
avatar
you.
effects. Yeah, no, this is a
No, it doesn't
quest.
crash.
Oh, I did.
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
That's sad.
Wait.
Oh, you know what I
Yeah,
see
Does this belong
is the
to you?
whoop, oh, somebody threw it.
Wait, who's new to VR?
Is that yours?
Check out that. Look, there's like a UFO flying.
Oh, that's not
Whoa,
it.
I
That's
just
sad.
noticed this UFO up here.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you can see my avatar? Preacher,
I
you
can see your avatar, but I don't have all of your effects displayed. No.
Oh, that's awful.
Same.
He's like, oh, that's awful.
I don't want my
Sorry,
arms to
buddy.
cry.
That sucks.
It was nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Preacher.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Yuki.
All right, nice to meet you.
You there? Hey, can you see me? Can you see my avatar?
What's
This
going
little
on?
fella.
What's up,
Hi there.
It's a little
Hey, I lost you for a
deeper
second.
than that.
I lost you for a second.
You're
Preacher.
filming now?
Huh? Am I? What do you mean now?
Look at that little fella. Are you base
Alex
creature?
Jones.
Okay.
Infowars.com. Woo!
Gotcha. Happy New Year, guys. Oh boy. All right, people are crazy in here. You know what I realized is that I'm streaming and I want to stream other people's voices so they get a sense of like the noise and the ambiance of everything. But what I've realized is there's going to be
You can
probably
get banned.
cussing.
Don't like. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I don't like
There's going to
that.
be cussing and
but
there's going to be people getting like drunk and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, this is the real VR chat. It's pretty dangerous in here sometimes. But what are you going to do?
Hi, camera. What
Yeah.
am I gonna do?
Oh, no, not
Kill you.
literally. Not literally. What are you going to do? Yeah,
No, I was
not
waiting for the
literally.
camera.
What do you think of this art here? This like watercolor art.
Yeah.
Do you have a Bible, by the way?
Oh yes. Yes.
Do you? Okay. I have a Bible study on Saturdays if you want to come. Hi there.
I'm totally into that.
I was talking to him, but you're more than welcome.
Sounds hot.
Yeah.
Sounds hot.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey.
Hold on, let me check and
Hey,
see.
yo,
I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's always the desktops.
Yo,
Alright.
what's up, dude?
Oh boy. Yeah, you know what? This may not be the best idea to stream everybody else's voice.
Imagine if you like grab the food and stuff.
You know what? Have you been to this world, the world that this truck is based on? Have you been here?
No.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
I just started not that long ago.
Hold on. I am gonna really quickly. Boop. All right. I've got everybody else's voice muted just in case. I started getting nervous as I'm walking by and everybody's yelling and stuff. See, like I just see, yeah, I'm not streaming anybody else's voice now. So like this guy just used the F word. So that's good that I cut it right when I did. That's a good idea. All right. You know what? It is just because it is muted, but that is a shame though. But all right. But your voice is not muted to me. It just the stream won't be able to hear anybody's voice. I muted everybody else's voice. Oh my goodness. Ooh. You know what? It's not that I really, yeah, I did block the guy that had the swastika avatar. It's not because of, it's because I don't consider the internet just to be a place to like, you know, dump on things. Just because now I have a little bit of freedom, I use it to be like racist or anything like that. I still try to practice some responsibility, social responsibility. And I also try to respect other people no matter where I am. And it's probably something that would be a good idea to practice no matter what. That's why I blocked the guy with the swastika. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Deadly? Things are progressing in VR chat. It's getting pretty crazy. Hi there. Yeah, let's do it. Buenos Aires. Hold on, I'm gonna come up here to this anti-grav thing. There you go. You gotta. There you go. Oh wow. Hey, nice, Deadly. Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. I can see your chat over here, by the way. That's why I'm talking to the air, but yeah, PC VR is going to be really cool, and the world will look a lot different on PC VR. You have a lot more particles. Oh, it's up here. It's up here. Here, look, look. Here. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's right here. Oh, the people on... yeah. Hold on, let's wait till he gets in here. Yeah, the people on TV are in a private world, so that people... yeah, the people that are on that screen are in a private world, and it's being broadcast to every other world. That way, people can't just... yeah, correct. Yeah, that's like a private party for mature people that know how to act. You have to be invited. Happy New Year, Deadly. Good to see you, man. You'd probably have to be like... yeah, you'd probably... no, you don't have to pay for it. I think you would just kind of have to... let me mute this one kid. You would have to, like, probably establish yourself as somebody who is, like, a mature person in the community, maybe build some worlds, some avatars, be helpful, you know, get to know the people, the developers and moderators and stuff. They would probably invite you. That's, like, those worlds are full of people... yeah, those worlds are full of people that are, like, helpful and nice and, like, you know, they do right. So they're not just, like, don't use the internet as an excuse to harm or harass people. So... yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose cool is subjective. It would depend on who you ask. I suppose you're gonna... yeah, there you go. All right, let's see. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, here we go. This is crazy. You know what? I have a good idea. I'm going to make a Friends Plus world, and then you're invited to that. That way everybody that's on my friends list can join. So there's like several hundred people on my friends list online right now. Let's make a friend, and that way I can stream what other people say. So I don't have to worry about any of the craziness people are saying. Let's do it. There we go. All right. Hop in, man. All right, this is a much better way to do it. That way I can stream other people's voices, because when I was streaming just like everybody in general, it got pretty crazy. This is what I should have done in the first place. So I'm learning as I go. Also, this might be a very cool thing, but somebody asked me how they could help with the ministry here in VR and doing different things as part of like the VR church Bible study. And I had mentioned it would be nice to have a cameraman, somebody to like follow me around so that when I'm doing my thing... oh, hang on, let me kick this guy out really quick. This is the nice thing about having your own private world. Boop. Anyway, is the nice thing about having your own private world is that you can kick people out. What are my thoughts on full body tracking? You know what? I say go for it. There is I mean, if you can afford it, if it's not going to put you in a hardship or anything, there is a company that makes full body tracking that does not depend on Vive trackers or anything else. And it is called, starts with an S. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to look it up really quick. Hold on. I will look it up for you, Deadly. And then to my friend who's here in the live stream, sorry, I'm just looking something up really quick. They're called something. You might even know the name of it before I do. Hold on. Let's see.
I'm sorry,
Let's
don't
see.
kill my brother in the back.
You're okay. Mirror trackers. Let's see. They're called something, but I just don't know what they're called. I do not know what they're called. They're called, every time I go to do this, I will forget. Not Tundra trackers. Slime VR. Yes, it starts with an S. It's Slime VR. Thank you. I knew you'd know. All right. Slime VR. That's exactly right. If you can get Slime VR trackers, they don't need sensors. You don't need the HTC Vive stuff, and you get full body. And then that way you can see your feet and stuff. I've heard that they're a lot less expensive, and they're going to be compatible with Steam and everything else, but they're going to be based in Wi-Fi though. So like low latency Wi-Fi connections. So that means that you don't need any external sensors like the Vive trackers. They're going to cost a lot less. They're going to be easier to charge, stuff like that. So, and I believe that you get like six sensors. So how are your frames?
Easy?
What's that?
What were you saying?
Oh, I was talking to the person in this stream. I have a friend who comes to my Bible study who is in the stream with me right now. So he's just like asking me questions. So I'm sorry. It's probably a little disorienting when I was talking to you and then now I'm talking to this person, but so I apologize. But we're talking about sensors, things like to track your full body. Have you ever heard of full body tracking?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go back up to the spot we were at. Now we have this world to ourselves, and if there's any friends that want to join us, if they're not already in private parties, they can join us. All right. Let's go this way. Buenos Aires. 30 more minutes.
Until New Year's?
Yep. Whoa, I just hit the sidewalk. Okay, there we go. No, 30 more minutes until New Year's for Buenos Aires. Yeah, so not, wow. Look at that. I love this view.
I'm gonna have to get a screenshot. This is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what, Deadly? I have checked out their website, and I've taken a look at it, and I think it's really interesting. I do want those. Here, hold on, let me move this camera. I do want those. I just don't, they're not available yet, so they're not out.
What is it? The full body, like the slime things you were talking about, like the full body?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called Slime VR. It's called Slime VR. Did you send me a friend request? I just noticed.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Have you ever read the Bible?
Yes.
Have you? Do you have a Bible now? Like, what kind of Bible do you have?
I don't know.
Okay. I prefer to read because yeah. Well, I prefer to read the King James Bible, the KJV it's called, and there's a ton of free versions of it online. And now that there's been a point in time in your life when you've accepted Jesus as your Savior, it is nice to be able to find out what God is saying to you. And the way you do that is by reading His Word.
Off of this.
Make money off of what?
Like, just preaching. Like, you're good at this.
Preaching? You know what? I do make something off of it, just not something like earthly. But when I get to heaven, that's
Make
when
friendship off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, which is worth a lot. And you know what? Like I said before, now that makes us brothers in a way. Probably your older brother, much older brother. I'm an old man. But it makes us brothers in a way, which is kind of nice. I love this
What's gonna
view.
happen for New Year's in here?
Probably a lot of things. Probably a lot of people going crazy. A lot of people doing crazy stuff. So you know what? Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna flip this camera around. I'm gonna take a picture. I love this new system for. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it around.
Here.
I'm gonna zoom all the way out.
Yeah. Let me grab a picture.
All right, save and apply. Okay, so now I'm gonna send an invite, which is gonna say, "Happy New Year." Pre-built PC. Oh, okay. Oh God, you know what?
Come here, let's take a
PCs are
picture.
not hard to. PCs are. Hold on 1 second. All right, yeah.
Ready?
Nice. Very cool. Yes, sir. Yeah. Let me go ahead and send some other people an invite.
Well, I don't really have no one on my friends list. Well, I don't have anybody except you. on my
Really?
friends list.
Oh, that's okay.
Alright,
I'm going to
send
introduce
you.
you to some people too. All right, so we're going to invite a bunch of people and see what they're up to and get them to come say hi. And then that way you can make some friends. Send invite. Oh yeah, I like this new system for inviting people.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not even out of the numbers yet. Everybody is inviting me, but the sad thing is that I'm already kind of here, and I'd like to stay in this world because I have friends that are on PC VR, and you might not be able to join them. All right.
It depends what world. Like, if it's a PC only world, then I can't.
Yeah, and I don't want you to have to. I don't want you to have to do that.
Unless I hop on the PC.
Do you have a PC?
Or I use. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right, now I'm up to the B's.
But you can plug headphones into the Quest.
Yes, you can. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, where at? Like, where do you plug them in at?
They're in the side.
I'm sorry if you hear my brother. Me and him are just like we're both like in the same room. Well,
Does your brother have VR?
We're all in the same. What?
Does your brother have
he has
VR?
VR.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we both have it.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
He's a trusted user.
Very cool. Yeah, me too.
I
On a couple of.
got my Oculus I got my Oculus yesterday. Look, there's someone new here.
Is there? Where?
Hi.
Ooh.
Right here.
Hello.
Hey there. Oh, hey, who is that?
Hey, preacher.
Hey.
That's the guy from. That's.
No, it's a different person. Hey there. Is this
That's it.
tell me your name.
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Oh yeah. Andy, right?
I guess.
I thought that's what your name was in VR chat is like something Andy. It's like something Andy or something Andy.
Andrew
I made-
Swag, Andy.
Okay. Right on. All right. All right, let's see if yes, sir.
Unfortunately, the funny thing is, you invited me right when I was actually about to get off because my mom wanted me to get off. Unfortunately.
How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I came to a private world because I was trying to stream. Oh, there's more people piling in. Hold on, let me jump down here. Woo! Okay. Whoa. Hey guys.
Preacher?
Hey. So
You
really
hanging out in
quickly.
Publix?
You know what? I was hanging out in a public and then I could not stream. Everybody was like running around saying craziness, you know, using the N-word and like having like
Oh, yeah.
Hitler avatars and stuff.
Hey,
Yeah,
how's
so
it going?
I ended up blocking more people than it was worth. So it was like, I might as well just make my own like Friends Plus
Well-
world, and that way we can stream if we wanted to. Go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, at least if you're like taking the initiative and like, you know, blocking and muting or like, you know, discouraging that,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't worry about it. But like, yeah, that's frustrating, dude. Sorry to hear.
Yeah. Sometimes Christians will watch the stream, and so I try not to like broadcast in my name stuff that's like racist, or if there's a swear word that slips by or something crazy, like something that looks crazy, I will let that go. But oh hey, is that
Yeah.
nope? I don't know who that is because I don't use the
Well,
nameplates or the
VR
HUD. You'll
gives
have to remind me.
VR gives people enough anonymity or whatever, and that like, especially with Publix and like the way the Quest 2 launch and all the new kids have come on, you know, it's to be expected. But like, if your viewers don't spend much time in VR, like
They wouldn't
I
expect
guess,
it.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm sure it hits some people like a truck. Like, what in the world is going on? It looks like a
Yeah,
crazy
and they think
place.
that they think everyone in VR is crazy. No. Like all the normal people like have their own communities, and like you can't join the world, which is sad because it'd be nice if we could just all have our doors open and do public instances, but we can't.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And so, you know what? I was
So
just
anyway-
not streaming anyone's voice, and I could hear it. But then I decided, I was like, no, it's not as fun to do that. So I want everybody to be able to hear. So
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
what were you
do
saying?
actually have to get going.
yeah, no problem, Andy. I'm sorry to her, Andrew. I'm sorry. Thanks for stopping by the way. Happy New Year, man. I'm
Happy
glad
New
you came.
Year's to you too, and to your wife.
Thank you so much. I will tell her that you said that. See ya. Yes, sir. All right. So let's see. I'm almost through the M's of inviting people just to see if they want somewhere to hang out that's like maybe a little bit cleaner. Sometimes people like to party crazy, but if they want to come hang out with us, they can. That way, at least there's like one safe
Yeah.
spot where they can stream and not probably. I mean, I'm sure there's still going to be a few things, but they won't have to worry about like swear words and stuff like that as much.
I'll
hopefully.
put myself on blue and see who joins.
Hi.
Hey, hey there. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Ain't New Year yet. Oh, it's New Year's Eve.
What is your
I don't know
name?
about you, but it's the 1st of January for me. You just
People just call me No Name or X. I met you like a long time ago before I changed my name, and like this is like the one time I had free time. So
Right on. Okay. What is your
Fair question.
what was your name? What did it used to be?
That is cursed.
it was like
Yeah, if you guys all put your statuses on blue,
It was like-
we'll fill up this world, and it'll be an ever revolving groups of people.
it was just like XX No Name XX, and that was it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
And he's
I got a-
the instance leader. You can just
I got a
skip
question.
him.
Do you want to be friends?
Sure.
Very cool. Well, I thank you. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you again. Where did we meet? Do you remember where we met?
It was VR Chat Homeworld.
No
Yeah, I got
way.
4.5
You know what? I go there to meet new people. Are you a user or a new user?
Yeah.
I am trusted. I've
Oh,
been
no
trusted
way.
Before I got VR Chat Plus.
Oh, gotcha. You know what? I don't even use I don't use the nameplates or the HUD, so I don't generally I don't see anything above your head. Hey there.
Because you're the person that actually told me how to turn off the. You told me to turn them off to be more immersive. That's what
Yes.
I was
Yes. Finally somebody did it. Yeah.
You know how to turn? Do you know
Go
how
ahead.
to turn? Can you turn this music on? I'm
Oh,
listening
you
to
can
my
open
own
up your
stuff.
menu. You can open up your menu and then go to the volume icon and just lower the world volume to the bottom.
Like, there's nothing really to do, but to.
That's what I did.
Well, you can get legendary.
No, you can't.
Hey, Next, good to see ya.
You can't get
Thank you so much for popping into the stream, man. I love you, brother. Happy New Year's. What's that?
Oh, you stream? My bad. You
Yeah,
stream?
I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube and stuff.
I stay within
Hey,
TLS
Happy New
for,
Year.
like, all my,
What is your name?
for all my BS.
I don't recognize your avatar.
Bolt, Cyberbolt.
VRC
Oh, yeah, Cyber. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
You only recognize me as this.
VRC has a very
This happens all the time to me
I
once
just
somebody
got threw
changes.
around like a little bitch in another world. I'm pretty pissed, pretty happy about that. Someone thought it was funny to make fun of my mods and throw me around a little bit.
exactly.
Gotcha. Yeah, it happens to me too. Where I will get like people will find out I'm a Christian or they're just in a bad mood, so they just start it actually happened to me in the last world where like they were doing like pickup spawning and stuff like that. Hey, what is your name, by the way? Because I don't use the nameplates or the HUD. So I don't... John?
It wasn't
Is
even
it...
that. It was just me spawning all over the place. They were moving me all over the place, and it was affecting the game. All kinds of weird stuff.
Someone.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, what happened? I can tell you probably what happened. What happened?
I was becoming the murderer.
You know what good
then I
person...
was
Hey there.
bystander, Then I went from...
Hi,
what's your name? It's nice to meet you too. What's your name?
Nice.
Fluffy? Right on.
They weren't using
Yeah.
Notorious.
Did you come here with a
They
friend?
weren't using Notorious.
I did.
They wasn't using Notorious. I'm using Notorious.
Oh, nice.
You've met him.
I-
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like your avatar, by the way. I like the glasses.
Please put your gun away.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look sharp, man. Yeah, wow, some of these are like... Yeah, I can't even see your avatar effects, but I'm going to click on you and I'm going to show avatar really quick.
Hey, I really do. That's alright.
That way I can see. Oh, wow.
Yo, hi Fluffy.
You're literally not wearing glasses when I show your avatar, so... I'm sorry.
Really?
This is
Yeah,
my-
you
this
are
is my
wearing
friend
glasses.
Preacher. I just met him last.
Blow $100.
This
Mhm.
is my friend Preacher. I just met him like
I'll
not
just
long ago.
continue modding Notorious.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I can see your avatar effects, so that means we're already friends. What's your name? I don't recognize the
Yeah.
avatar.
You sick too?
Oh, my name's Cobra. I don't say my real name.
No, that's all good. Yeah, I don't
And you
want to
remember-
know your real
And
name.
you remember like everything. So like. Yeah.
Skyrim.
You told me you leave nameplates off.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
Like you try to remember people's story. I remember I was trying
Yes.
to pull you into Club World because I wanted to show you that side of the game, but like.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just like hanging out at the Great Pug and stuff.
You know what?
I mean,
I go to
I do that too.
I go to
That's
Worlds.
what I
I
do,
hardly
too.
ever go to the Pug, but I will go there when I try to meet new people.
Mhm.
So I've been here a long time, like 4.5 years, something like that, maybe 5 years. And I will try to go and meet new people on purpose. Like go to like new
Yeah, that's
worlds, like
what
the
I do,
Pug
yeah.
or the Home. Yeah, and then show them around, help them with their settings. You know,
Yeah.
show them how to increase the dynamic bone limitations and stuff like that. Whoa, hold on, let me
Yeah, show
hide
them
your
how to use
avatar
the
really quick.
config show them how to use the config file. You know, like,
Sorry, I'm
so they
streaming.
can put like
Hey.
in your config file,
think I'm
like in your
sick.
VRC files, you can set up
Yes.
this thing, the configuration files on the Wikipedia, the documentation for it, and you can put things like
Yeah.
a particle limiter. You can change the dynamic bone behavior,
Yeah.
so you can limit like the collisions, but still simulate the bones, stuff like that. You can also change the camera res and a whole bunch of other stuff, just like in the configuration file, and like all the documentations on the VRC main wiki.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at
Really helps
making
with
avatars.
performance.
His pronouns are
Oh,
he.
gotcha. Nice. I'm
Yeah.
looking at some of these
You-
ads.
You've dabbled into avatars?
You get slapped.
Yeah, just like a tiny bit. They never work, so I basically gave up on it. Worlds too, like I would make
Yeah.
terrain and then just fall through it. And so somebody was like, "We have to add a terrain mesh," but I did like a mesh
Mhm.
collider. I added it, but it didn't work. I just kept falling through. So I increased the height that the avatar spawn
Mhm.
is, and then the player spawn, and I would still just fall through the world. So I was like, meh. And I made this whole elaborate, like it
You
had
just gave up
hills and a
on
bunch of grass, and yeah, I had like mountains that people could climb, and I was
Mhm.
gonna make this whole like little MMO world within a world, and then I kept falling through the
What'd
floor,
you do?
and I was just like, meh.
Why'd you give up? Why'd you give up?
You know what? It was a lot
think he
of
prefers
education that I
talking.
needed.
I think he
Huh?
prefers talking to people and playing VR
Yeah.
chat versus like being a developer. Like
Yeah,
for
I
me,
just
prefer
enjoy
the
like
social
experiencing it.
aspect of the game.
Yeah.
I don't actually like making stuff. I know how to, I just don't.
I just like playing the games. Like I like testing them out and.
Oh, I see you, Deadly. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like
You're
we
trying to
have
upload
people here-
avatars, but you're bad at using
you know,
Unity.
we
Yeah,
have a
me
lot of
too.
people here that just want to like, either like start their own club or build their own community or sell their own avatars and whatever. We need more just like players like playing the content. We don't need more content creators. There's thousands and thousands of them. You know.
We just need like more
uh,
YouTubers.
No. Well, here's the thing. Streamers, YouTubers, double-edged sword.
You gotta be good.
There's a lot of things that aren't just ready in VR yet, and there's a lot of things like we don't really know, like where it stands on TOS. So like you can record clips, you can make content, whatever, but you don't know if the next day they're gonna decide, oh, we don't really want this on our platform, or like, or they just suspend your account or.
Sorry, I'm trying to invite more people because I never actually made it through the whole list. But it is very difficult here.
People just didn't stream in VR chat at all because of how bad it was.
Hi.
But the game is improving, so yeah.
I got an Oculus like 2 days ago, so like
Yeah, like there's certain worlds that like people should
Almost
have,
through.
Like, common sense not to like stream it, but like that's not really a given, Like, you'll find some pretty crazy worlds and communities on here, and the first thing people do is just pull out their camera,
Okay.
I have a huge headache right now.
What got me in VR? You know what? I was by myself a lot, and I was hold on, I'm gonna like jump up here. So I was, hold on, let me see if I can change this camera. I was by myself a lot and was like pretty lonely, and I just was looking for something to do. I've always been a gamer. I've always been a nerd. And so I decided, somebody had explained it to me, and then I looked at like a tech demo or whatever, and I saw that it was something that kind of worked. Back then it was a lot more laggy and broken than it is today. But even back then I was like, I saw the potential. And so I decided that I would give it a try. I had no like dreams of doing anything, or I just was excited by the tech. That is pretty much it. And then at some point, I decided to really go all in and like invest some serious money in it. And I got a better and better setup. And then I got PC VR, and then I kept buying headsets. And I like basically didn't just like VR or love it. I truly believe in it. I think it has the potential to change the world. I do. To revolutionize things like prison reform, helping people get, an education, a GED, teach them how to work on an engine. Teach them valuable skills that when they get out of prison, for nonviolent stuff, maybe you start there, but to really reform a lot of things. It can reform education. It can reform a lot of stuff. And there's like a feeling of presence. I have a whole theory about how VR is the new teleporter, that because of the level of presence, the sense of presence that you can get here, that VR is essentially the new teleporter, that even in the far future, if God doesn't come back until a much later date, and we have the opportunity to colonize things like other planets or the moon, that VR is essentially the new teleporter. So the whole theory is that like a robot kind of avatar in real life, you could control that instantaneously, maybe by using something like quantum computing, which would exceed the speed of light, and you would have an instantaneous reaction. And you controlling this physical robot could, with a virtual reality headset on, mine on a different planet, maybe go to work every day, put a suit on, or like, whatever it is. If you had to take a meeting on Mars, then you could just use this avatar to take the meeting, and you wouldn't necessarily need, some kind of Star Trek teleporter. In fact, in that kind of future, it would be considered like old-fashioned to physically take your body to another place. You could just, hi there, have we met? I'm Preacher.
Yeah, we met.
Oh, have we? What's your name? I don't see your avatar effect, so I figured we were not friends. What's your name?
My name's Joshua. We met a couple times, so I think we talked.
Actually,
in, like,
yeah.
Grove area.
Yeah. Okay, right on. Did you get an invite from me to join? What's your VR chat name?
Icy Zula. Actually, if you click on me, you might like be able to see it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
And then X. L-I-N. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Right on, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I was just inviting some friends just to say hi and Happy New Year. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk to you until now, but Happy New Year, man.
Same to you.
Do you have any plans for... Oh, yeah. Remind me of your name one more time. Hold on.
Tap out.
Tap out. Yeah, I actually knew that. Okay. So I'm old, so it takes a second. But this is a new friend, Tap Out. This is my friend Icy.
Yeah,
Can I get a fist bump?
you can just call me Josh.
Do you guys use the nameplates in the HUD? Do you see anything above my head?
Yeah, I use
Yeah, it says
Yours
preacher.
is preacher.
Yep.
Underscore, yeah.
Gotcha. I turn my nameplates and my HUD off. Somebody in chat is asking, like, yeah, it would be cool if VR chat was more like Ready Player One. And I always say, like, the difference between playing here in VR chat and being here is a difference in perspective, not really technology as much. We don't need any better technology to already start experiencing it like it's the real metaverse. You just need a change in perspective. So I like.
I see. I love your bio.
Oh, his?
Appreciate it.
Well, let me click on
Yeah.
it. The good news.
That's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
And I also like yours.
Right on. Mine? Oh, that's awesome. So you're a Christian. You're a Christian. I saw that John 3:16. For God so loved the world. That's the verse that I told you earlier.
Oh.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him
yeah.
should not perish or die, but have everlasting life. That's what is in his bio, is John 3:16.
Yeah.
Right on. The next verse is, for God sent his Son into the world not to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. That's Jesus. Right on. That's awesome, man. I do remember talking to you now a little bit, because it's rare that I come across people who are already trusting in Jesus Christ as their personal savior. I remember that your name is Joshua. We met in VR chat home, maybe in front of the mirror, I think. And you
Oh, I think it was
That's where
actually,
everyone
it was like
finds
by the
people.
portals. We were
By the
'cause I
portals?
was like actually evangelizing to one of my friends.
Yeah,
then
and
it
I
was funny
came in
'cause
and you
you
guys
actually
just
came
happened to
in.
be
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, now I remember. And you guys just happened to be talking about the Bible, and I think I gave everybody there the gospel as well, because I wasn't sure what you were doing. And then you were like, "Yeah, I've trusted in Jesus as my personal savior." And I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy, man. We're brothers." Oh yeah. That's awesome, man.
Is it 9:50 for you, preacher?
I don't see what's that?
Is it 9:54 for? Is it
I'm
9:54 for you?
probably I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone.
Same. So
Oh,
yeah.
nice. So somebody in the chat was like, "Do you see VR chat as a game or a social platform?" I don't, and I'll often say this. I don't see it as I don't see it as a video game, a social platform, I don't see it as a social space at all. I don't even think of VR chat as like a thing, like a game or an app or a social platform. I think of VR chat more as a where, like a place. And people think that that it'll take like being uploaded to the cloud. Their consciousness goes to the like it's uploaded to the to the matrix, and then they'll finally be transported to this like this metaverse, and then it will be real. But that I think that, like I said before, the difference between playing here and being here is a difference in perspective. And when you start shutting off the nameplates on the HUD, you really start to notice a lot of the small details until finally you realize that this is oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you finish.
Yeah, no, that's it. Just the real world, let's say the real world, and this one are the same. Like when I reach out and shake somebody's hand, that's still a handshake. People sometimes will chuckle like, "Oh, we're pretending to shake hands." They kind of laugh like, "This is funny." But the truth is that it is just as much a handshake as anything else. It's just, it gets interpreted a little bit differently by the brain. Their physical hand doesn't feel my physical hand, but it's still a handshake. It just gets interpreted a little bit differently.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Can I say something?
Sure.
For classifiers, like we're getting like for everybody we're getting bone physics, so like we can like shake hands and stuff, make like fist bumps and stuff, and
Yeah,
you will actually
yeah.
feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, avatar bones instead of dynamic, the dynamic bone system. They say it's like 20 times more efficient than regular dynamic bones in Unity, is they can actually use like avatar bones. And so like in VR chat, you can actually set your bones, like your hair. Like I could walk up maybe to Icy and like if he had set avatar bones in his ears, or like those things that come off his head, like those kind of like those things that he has, I could grab them and actually move them around, and they would kind of stay in the position that I move them in. Or you could set them to like reset after a little time. But like I could actually walk up and like grab his wings and move them, or like if he allows it. So yeah, that's going to be really cool. There's a lot of really cool up and coming stuff. Can we check out really quickly. Have you guys been down here? I just want to see if I can sit in this chair down here. Here, let me. No, maybe not. Is it this cafe that I'm thinking of? Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Well, if
No, there's no chair.
If you have full body tracking.
It's like hyper optimized though. It's like hyper optimized. So there's no working chairs.
Sit down and stuff.
Yeah.
I know where you can sit down and stuff. No.
No, it's okay. Right on. What does this say right here? What is this? We Met in Virtual Reality. A documentary by Joe Hunting? Yeah, gotcha. Filmed entirely inside VR. Oh, gotcha. It's a... Hold on. Let me show people this. It's a documentary... It's a documentary about meeting in VR. And, like, they're, like, dating documentary. That is really cool. That is really awesome. Wow.
I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
Do you think people should be dating in VR chat?
Sure, why not? You know what? During COVID, so I met my wife right at the beginning of COVID, and if you look in my social screen, you can see a picture of my wife. We took some like Christmas photos in there, and during COVID, it was like right at the beginning of COVID that I met her. So we went out on a date, and we spent 6 hours at Starbucks, and I meant to take her out for coffee for maybe. Hey there.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Who is
You're
this?
the one who taught me, boy. Remember, it was Grant. Remember, you taught me, and back in like 2020.
2020. Wow, that's a long time ago.
That was when I was Dude, that was when I was in college, bro.
What is your name again? I'm sorry. Hold on. What's your name? I'm old, so you gotta help me.
It was Dark Souls. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Dark Souls. It was
Yeah.
Grant. Yeah, that was me.
You're on PC VR?
Dude, it's been so long. No, I was on Quest. Remember, I was in college by that time. I had
Okay.
shitty at times.
What are you studying in college?
I was doing welding.
I do remember you
I think I
now.
was telling you
Yes.
about that.
Yes. I do remember this now. Wow, that was a long time ago.
Dude,
How
to
have
be
you
honest,
been?
yeah.
You know everybody.
So this is my friend. This is my friend Icy, and this is a person that I just met today. He's a new friend. His name is Tap Out.
Tap out. What's up?
If you remember, I don't use the
Yeah,
nameplates or the
just-
HUD, so I wasn't back then in 2020
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
Fist bump.
What's up, man?
Fist bump, bro. Yeah, I haven't been that great. It was shit. The year was so bad. My grandpa died. I got now Betty
wow.
White. What next?
Betty White. My wife told me about that
happened
this
this year?
morning. It is not a good day when Betty White dies. Yeah, that's and I don't even mean to like. Honestly, that lady has lived. I
Hey,
saw
the
a
only
clip
thing-
of her.
The only thing, yeah, the only thing good that came out this year was the new Spider-Man movie. That was a good thing about it.
Yes,
they had at
Home
least
Alone, yes,
good
yes,
Disney
yes,
movies.
yes.
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't Home Alone. That was No Way
No,
Home.
Spider-Man Away from Home. No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Did you go see?
Yeah, because you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Dude,
over
it
in
was
Europe.
so good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
give me some.
Check my
Hey,
screen,
hey, what's up, Itachi?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's that?
Is this a friend of yours
Oh, yeah,
or?
this is Preacher?
Oh, hey
Yeah,
there.
No, he's mine.
Yep, it's
Pretty
Friends
chill.
Plus. Hey there, I'm Preacher. It's nice to meet you. Are you on Quest as well?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
What is your name?
So you guys like a
What's
Gears
the
on
heck?
Cross?
Your name in VR chat. Oh, I don't use the nameplates or the
Yeah,
HUD, so
Itachi.
Hitachi? Is that your name?
No,
Itachi
we call him
Chi-
Itachi.
her.
Yeah.
Okay.
He uses that skin a lot.
Gotcha. Okay.
You just didn't want to get
Mostly-
copyright strikes.
Yeah. Or the Quest just wouldn't accept it.
It really wouldn't.
Literally.
But
It
you know what?
wouldn't
This year's
accept
gonna be better.
Uchiha.
We're hoping
Deadly, why are
for a
you
better
still
shit.
awake? Why are you
The
still
new
awake,
Pokemon
man?
Game is supposed to be coming out soon.
Sick.
I'm
So I am
hoping to get it.
Just so you guys know, I am streaming right now. Where's my camera? I think it's behind me. Yes, I am streaming
It's
right
behind
now
us.
to
Yeah, it's behind you.
Twitch and YouTube and
Right.
everything. Whoops, somebody else came.
Oh, that's
Oh
cool.
yeah, you're back. Oh hey.
Dude, I hate the thing where I watch
Dabbing on it.
and then I end up hearing my own voice. It's the worst.
Yeah. Right on. So these are some friends of mine. What is it? Oh, is there something playing in the world volume?
Yeah, we're gonna like
about 27
me and
seconds.
him are listening to Spotify together.
Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are in Discord?
Kanye West everything.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right on. Are you guys in PC VR?
It takes a while. Dude, yeah, I
Yeah.
play Fortnite.
Nice.
Yeah,
So there
I
is a
have
world.
I spend way too much on that game.
Nice. Okay.
158
So you're on
skins.
Quest
Yeah,
2
I
with a
have
link cable then.
I
What are
have
you on?
158 skins and
Same.
almost 300 dances.
Same.
Gotcha. I am Quest 2 as well. I just don't use the cable because I'm in VR chat a lot. So I'm in VR a lot in general. So I use it. I hook it up to a fast charger and then I air link in. So I'm air linked right now. And I also have virtual desktop. I prefer the Oculus
My
to Steam.
internet's not good enough for that.
Gotcha. Right on.
Mike,
Yep.
Say my internet's garbage.
So I have a world where it's like one of the first Udon worlds ever made, and you like jump on these jump pads, and it'll shoot you really far up in the air. Then you fall, you hit another pad, you fly really far up in the air, and then bam! When you land on this pathway that leads to an underwater world where you can swim around and see whales and all this other stuff, there are these two statues that are like each dabbing in a different direction. It's like the dab statues. So you like come flying into these statues like.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Hey, thank you, Deadly. Thank you, Deadly. I really appreciate that. Saying that you like watching my stream. I appreciate it. I seem like I'm, I hope I seem like pretty chill. I'm not trying to be like up in anybody's face or like getting more subscribers. I just like chilling, and I like doing this so there's a record. But you probably should go to bed, man, if it's 4 a.m. where you live. That's pretty late.
Yo, you're a good guy.
That's my eyeball. Don't
Thank you,
do
sir.
that.
It's not your eyeball. I'm
What
rubbing
is
your
uh?
Eyes!
your nose.
Eyes are in there.
Who? Hold on, let me go check and see who these people are.
I'm
Wait,
so fucked.
What is going on here? Why are you
Hey, guys.
Funny. No, I'm fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fucked.
So there are a lot of people. Oh wow. Oh, I like this avatar too.
That's how I feel inside.
Oh, now I see your glasses. Now you're wearing your glasses again.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain the effects are the way he has it set up is for Quest 2. The Quest 2
Can I brush your
glasses
hair?
are like completely black, and I think the way he set it up, if you don't have particles and effects showing, you can't see.
My head.
Well, my stream can see. Can I like get really up close to you? Hold on, let me do an autofocus.
No, I
Ooh, to
don't.
make you come in crystal clear. Oh wow. Ooh, handsome guy. All right,
Fluffy's
check
Thank
that
you very
out.
much.
Yeah, the effects on those glasses are legit, man. That is really cool. And you know what? This autofocus thing makes everything else. Makes everything else kind of blur out, which is really cool. Because you can really
yeah.
focus on the
We were
subject.
taking photographs. We were taking photographs earlier in this world in particular, and
Yeah.
we were using the autofocus feature. It makes the background blur out and makes it really
Yes. Yeah. I can't wait. Yes. Hi there.
Hi.
Have we met before?
You.
I don't know. You seem familiar though.
I've been around a long time. What's your name in VR chat? Whoops. Oh, sorry. I'm inside an avatar. What's your name in
It's
VR
always
chat?
been It's always been Ariote. It's always been Ariote.
Ariote? Okay.
But the number's
All
good.
right.
Oh,
It's nice to meet you. I don't ever use. So years ago, I shut off the nameplates in the HUD. I don't ever use them, but it is nice to meet you.
Oh yeah.
It makes
do
it-
you want me to still? Do you want me to search you up on Twitch? Like, just to give you a follow?
Oh, you can if you want. Yeah, it's not. There's not like a huge following of anything, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because I actually like to follow my friends a lot, so it would be
Oh, nice.
natural to do that.
Yep, I'm just
Hello.
called the VR Preacher. Hi there. Hey, and you can also see old videos on like YouTube and stuff with like the Bible study and different. I also do a discipleship thing where I teach people like lessons out of the Bible, and I also do counseling and stuff. I don't stream that, obviously. That's private.
Wait, do you also do the thing where you do like the church thing where you go like they have some on Altspace. They had the
Yes.
big
Yeah.
things to do.
His name is DJ Soto. He's like he's a non-denominational pastor. Yeah. So I would say there's like differences in beliefs there between the two of us, but yes, he has a large VR church. He also has one in Rec Room. Yep. And he broadcasts every Sunday.
I just put up a barrier and I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't even know.
You know what?
Wait,
My wife got me a yoga ball for Christmas, and so I'm like trying to balance on this thing as I'm like I've got my legs all kicked out. It's good exercise though. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
Can you
What's up,
finish
buddy?
that story about your wife and you like at the Starbucks?
Oh yeah. So, but we had to
I'm
date
still
over.
wondering if
You
they're
were
gonna
asking me
add
if it's okay to date
body
in
tracking
VR.
for
And I was like,
VR
well,
chat.
I dated my wife over FaceTime essentially for like a year almost because there were travel restrictions and COVID stuff, and she lived 1,300 miles away, long ways away in Florida, and I'm in Michigan.
Yeah.
And
because
so,
of how expensive
so yeah, I
it
don't
is.
think it's a bad thing.
Like, the extension
Yep.
would work, but I want one
Yeah.
that actually
Yep,
is
yep.
like
What the fuck do I call you, by the way?
good with it.
Dude,
Me?
What are you doing? Yeah, you. Do I just call you Rio?
you wanna go explore some of these
okay,
things?
so you can call me
No,
Ario.
I'm gonna hang out with these guys for a little while because I don't want them to. Oh, Happy New Year, Jace.
That person's knees are bending. Anyways,
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Happy
put
New
it
Year,
up.
you can call
Jace.
me Rudy.
Oh, yes, sir.
You can call
Happy New Year,
me-
buddy.
Bro, I'm trying to get the
We're just
new
in here in
Xbox
VR
One
hanging out with
Fun
everybody. Let's see.
I'm not trying to die alone.
Okay. He said I'm not trying to die alone. What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm back. I thought that was a Rubik's Cube over there.
So we had to try to bag a baddie.
Got into the new year nice. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a good year so far, and I'm having a great time. Absolutely. Got
What are
married.
you gonna have
So
for your New Year's snack?
what am I gonna have for what?
Your New Year's snack. You gotta always have a snack on New Year's.
Is that a thing? Do you have, Icy? Do you have a New Year's snack?
Like
Is that a
New
thing?
Year's snack? Like to put a snack on?
A New Year's snack?
Yeah, like a snack.
I don't
Like chips or something? Like Doritos? Like chips or something? To snack on?
Oh, hold on a second.
What do I have though? There's food. My mom has some good food cooking right now, so I guess that's something I can wait for.
Nice. I have cheesecake.
I had me some pig in a bowl. Nice! That's nice.
Hey, Jace, the next time we're doing our in-person meetings for the VR chat Bible study, and for like the VR chat service, is on Saturday 3 p.m. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm just going to give a quick message, tell everybody Happy New Year and everything. But it will be, the next time is January 8th, I believe. So yeah, from the first to the next week. And the last stream that I had, I said it was the 6th, but I'm apparently not that good at math. So it is January 8th. So that's the next time we're going to have in-person stuff. So if you want to come join, you're more than welcome, man. If, of course, it's possible. Yeah, it is possible to join. Tomorrow, just so that people can be with their families, I don't want to take time away from, like, real stuff. So, like, a lot of people are on vacation and they're, like, with their families and stuff. I don't want to take away from that. So I'll just have a quick message on, like, YouTube or Twitch or something.
Chat?
I do, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a VR Bible study and everything in VR
Do you mind
chat.
if I join you tomorrow?
Yeah, I invite every... so tomorrow, there's not going to be any in-person stuff. I'm just going to do a quick message to the stream, which is maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I don't want to take time away from people doing things on like New Year's, vacationing and stuff. But so next Saturday, I will have in-person meetings again. So if you want to come, it's Saturday at 3. You can come. Do I play more games than VR chat? I really don't. I don't really play games anymore. So once in a while, I will play League of Legends. And I've played a lot of games in my life, probably thousands. But I really just do VR chat. I like to socially get out there and talk to people. So that's basically. So I don't play as many
I can't
games.
in real life. Like I can't get out in public and start like talking to people. It's just-
Oh no. Yeah, I gotcha. Here, let me see what these guys are doing over here. I'm going to go try to say hi to everybody at the spawn. Oh, wow, there's like a ton of people over here.
Biggest cock. I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, I had to mute that. Hi there. I'm Preacher. Oh, wait, I can see your eye effects, so we must know each other. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Are you mute all the time? I'm going to click on you and find out your name then. Is that okay? Lemon Kimberly. Oh, hey, Kim. Can I call you Kim for short? Do you mind? Hey there. Hi there. I'm Preacher. Nice. How you doing, sir? It's nice to meet you. Yeah. Right on. Happy New Year to both of you guys, by the way. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What time is it where you are? You sound like you're in Europe. So like 4 or 5 a.m.? Sheesh. Stream snipe me? Right on. Oh, you're from Europe. Oh, gotcha. You know what? I can make a European Friends Plus. That's fine. Yes, sir. Oh, wow. So there are a lot of people over there at Spawn. Worlds and Avatars by Juice. I want to have this guy make me a mock-up like Church World. He makes really, really cool worlds. I like the rustic look. So I'm thinking of trying to commission him to make a church for me. Sorry, I had to mute the in-game chat stream, voice stream, because people were cussing and stuff, so I'm just trying to be careful of that. Whoops. Right on. What's up, buddy? I could preach here, yeah. You know what? There's more worlds that are probably better optimized, but eventually, if I needed an 80-person world, I could use this high-capacity world if they keep it up. Sometimes they do. They'll keep up the New Year's Eve world or the New Year's world for people that didn't get to see it for a few months afterward. So I could potentially come back here and do it. There's just not enough seats. There's nowhere for anybody to sit down. But if I really had a big group, I could come here. They can, yeah. They'll just default you, because I've done that before. I've made a world my home that was made private, and you'll just go back to the VR chat home world till you pick a new one. So, yeah. Hey, Happy New Year's, man. Nice to meet you. What's your name? No, I don't use the name. No, I don't use the nameplates or the HUD, so I don't see anything above your head. I just see you. Jays? Okay. Right on. Oh. Jace or Jays? Jay for short. I like Jay. I guess I'll call you that then. It's nice to meet you, Jay. Okay. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh, gotcha. Nice to meet you. Right on. Very cool. No, I don't drink alcohol, buddy. I'm a Christian. So I have a VR. I'm a VR preacher. Yeah. I'm a VR preacher. You know, some Christians do, but the Bible says wine is a mocker and strong drink is raging, and he who is deceived thereby is not wise. So there are some people that do drink, but I'm an actual Christian. Yeah, that's right. Read the Bible and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so not that it makes me better. If anything, I understand that I am worse. I've got a lot of problems. And you know what? If I did something like drink, I think it would make problems a lot worse. Hey, what's up? Yeah. And I want to try to please the Lord with what I'm doing. Oh, hey there. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it would be. Yeah, to have a ton of people up there. Yes. Oh yeah. Whoops. Whoops. Where are you going? I recognize your voice. What is your name? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Mass Majora. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for... Are you streaming right now? Gotcha. Right. Right on. You know what? For like, it's like a people that take a camper because they want to take their home with them when they go. It's like mirror dweller culture in VR chat. Some people don't understand, but it's a real thing. But now you can take your mirror portably wherever you go. Yeah. Right on, man. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yes. You know what? I know some cool people. Mass Majora is cool people. That is a very cool person. A trusted user, been around a long time. He knows his way around and stuff. And yeah, he's spends a lot of time in the pug. So for him to come to a world like where I'm in and just to say hi, that is very nice. So yeah, Mass Majora is cool people. Are you a known user or are you trusted? No, you have to be trusted. You're trusted. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah. See, long time. Me? Oh yeah, you know what? And this isn't even the only account I have, and those other accounts are trusted too. I have spent a lot of time in VR chat. A lot of time. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Sheesh. You've been around a long time, man. A long time. Mm-hmm.
October 15th, but somebody said that I first signed online the 23rd of October.
Wow. That's right after it came out to the public beta.
Well, it was 2018.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2018.
I'm like,
2017 is where, yeah, that's when I joined.
Like,
yeah.
I'll be in the
even
thing.
like back then I was just desktop user. I didn't really do much, but I got VR around like what's it called? Maybe
Christmas.
a year after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just it's been my life ever since. I've met some pretty great people, some pretty scummy people, but I've met more chill people than scummy.
Yeah, you know what? People will say... Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
Like, do you think people should like sleep in VR chat, like sleep in VR chat and stuff, like to like escape from like the real world if they have like stuff going on?
That's kind of what he was saying too, is that like I've met a lot of cool people, and yeah, so I meet a lot of people that say that they never meet anybody cool, that there's a lot of toxicity here. There really is not. There's a lot of people that'll be silly at first when they run up and try to angrily, shout things in your face. But once you get to that point where you're kind of all standing back, there's a little bit of mutual respect. You start talking to each other for real. I have met way more cool people. There's very rarely are there really bad people. And yeah, there's been plenty of times I've fallen asleep in VR, like doing stuff where we're all watching movies or we're having a good time, just like hanging out, and I will just sit down for a minute in the corner, like just to take a break, and I just kind of pass out and fall asleep. So yeah, there's a lot of times where I have fallen asleep in VR, and then wake up and somebody's over me like, hey, wake up.
I've only taken like a nap in VR. I was only asleep for maybe a couple hours, and like I can understand. Like there was somebody I knew that said they had severe, like, I forget what it was. I don't think it was sleep paralysis. They had something with them that caused them to like just not sleep much, and it was terrible for them. And then they tried VR and actually fell asleep in VR chat in one of the.
It's like this warm thing on your face.
They like.
Yeah.
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 They said like they sleep in VR chat daily, and it's big,
Yeah.
and it help if the second they like try to sleep without
Yes.
their VR headset on, the terrors start happening again.
So I have heard that as well, that there people will, that's why sleep worlds got so popular, was people were like in bigger cities, maybe they're by themselves, they moved away from their family to go to college, and what they'll do is they will put a VR headset on, they'll go to a sleep world and just fall asleep in front of the mirror. And then randomly some stranger, it doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, some stranger will just come and just start sleeping right next to them, and then there's like a pile of people just kind of all sleeping in the same general area, and they're all just, so I've never fallen asleep in a sleep world. That's a lie. I have once or twice. I have actually done that once or twice. But mainly when I fall asleep, it is either in VR chat, in like watching a movie or doing something, or I will have an app open that is not VR chat. So like I'll have open like a Netflix type app or like Amazon Prime Video, and I'll lay down in bed and then I'll put the screen above me, and I'll do that. So there's a lot of movie theater worlds now though where you can grab the screen in VR chat and put it above you. So there really is no difference now between. Yeah, you can easily fall asleep.
For me, all I need is like dim lighting, maybe a little like that's why I love the rest of Sleep World, like sleeping in that main fucking, sorry my language, the main area. The main, like, it's just, I like the tint of blue and the slight bloom on it in that world.
Yeah.
And like the deep blues, it just is like a peaceful color.
Yeah, and they have that really super peaceful music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Though the thing is, I don't tend to listen to that music. I usually mute the world volume and just put on my own music. It's kind of jarring. Like I'm in this peaceful, beautiful world, and I'm listening to like "Shepherd of Fire" by Avenged Sevenfold trying to sleep.
You know what? I very rarely bump into people who, and I know you've been in here a long time. I very rarely talk to people that have been here as long as me, like 2007, 2018, like original hub people. But I've been in VR chat so long, not only have I been there and I've slept in that world, I had a bad experience, and I remember now why I don't sleep there anymore. I fell asleep next to somebody. We were planning on going to sleep, and I fell asleep in that world and woke up with, like, you would not believe the worst headache. So I fell asleep in my beanbag chair. And my like VR beanbag chair that I have. Now I have a yoga ball, so it's like I'm in better shape. I can roll around on this thing. But I fell asleep, and it was like, it was just obnoxious. What's up, buddy?
I was going to ask you, do you know any good advice for like a headset? Like, because this one's hurting me a little bit. I'm still using the default one.
What do you mean default? Oh, the headset. Yes, I do. The Quest 2 Boba.
Yeah, the headset itself.
Boba. The Boba M2.
On Amazon.
Look up the Boba headset. Anybody.
If you want a good headset that I always recommend to people.
No, it's not the. No, it's not the headset. No, it's like the eyepiece around it. The padding. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I bought some as well. Hold on, let me. I gotta look up my Amazon cart, but yeah,
I the most comfortable one.
Yeah, here I can grab you my. Let's see if I can.
You know, Oculus is giving one like a free. Like it's like
I know. It's still the same one. It's like what was it? It's like a leather one. That's what it feels like.
All right. No.
Soft padding.
No, not that one. There is. I'm gonna look through my orders of like previous things that I've ordered from Amazon, and I will find it really quick.
And I'm also trying to get that full body tracking for Oculus, but I don't know if they're coming out with that yet.
I don't think that they're coming out with it again. Yeah.
But some Japanese companies remaking SAO. So they're making the HC Vive where it's only the headset and you can't move your body.
Kiwi makes one. It's like $35-$36. Kiwi makes one. This is not mine though, but I can't find my. Oh, you know what? So as far as SAO, there is something coming out that is a lot sooner, and I bought into the beta. It's called Zenith.
Hey, Preacher, I'm gonna say hi to some more people. Good
hey.
New Year, dude.
Yeah, we got like.
Thanks, Majora.
Yeah, we got like 3 more
Happy New Year,
minutes
man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
See you in 2022. Stay safe.
Right on. See you on the flip side. Yes, sir. So Kiwi makes a. What was the joke? I missed it.
He does this like every year. You get to like see you next year. Oh, you know what's a good move? If you order the pizza right now, and then when it's like 12 o'clock at midnight, it's New Year's for him.
Oh, gotcha.
He's late.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
There's people up there.
I did that joke before.
So Kiwi makes a headset like a face frame. A lot of people do. The Kiwi one is really nice. It comes with soft foam padding, so not the foam that touches your skin. It's got like a I don't know exactly what type of material to call it. Almost like a vinyl type of material, but it is much softer. There's like a lot of plush like softness in there.
Yeah.
That's the one I use.
Like if I join your like if I give you my Discord, can you send me the link or something?
Yeah. My Discord's in my description. Should be at least. I believe that it is. Maybe I'm lying.
No, it's
Hold
hard
on.
to see it because it's like.
Is
you
it?
did
Okay.
Like a full one.
Number 7352. Yeah, it's preacher number 7352. Yep. Oh, there's 2 minutes until the St. John's. All right. Let's go check out these animals up here. See what they're doing. Oh, okay. I do have a Discord server, Jace, yeah. It's for the Bible study mainly, but yeah, you're more than welcome to join it. Oh, hey, guys. Sorry, we were just going to come and watch the countdown. I'm Preacher. It's nice to meet you.
Wait, did we
You know
meet
what?
her,
I don't use nameplates or the HUD. I'm going to click on you, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, it's okay. You can sign to me. No, I know sign language. You can finger spell. Mm-hmm. Mova? Or did you do this? K? Mocha? Nice. M-O-K-A? Okay. And your name? This looks like Heath? Maybe I missed it. Oops. Oh, no, you kept going. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It looked like H-E-A-D. Oh, okay.
Head pads.
Head pats.
That's his name, head pads.
Because I remember the T. Head pats. Gotcha.
Let's go.
Thank you. Yeah, right on. Okay. All right. Here we come.
Yo, it's Diva. It's Diva from Overwatch.
Oh yeah, Preacher, the thing didn't work. Was it underscore Preacher?
No, it's capital P, Preacher, number 7352.
Preacher.
I have a
Yeah, you
question.
should say that.
Yes. Here it comes. Here comes the countdown.
Ready? Let's all get hyped on through.
Yeah, I sent you the
What
friend
is this,
request.
You can join Jace in the stream. Oh, here it comes.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5.
Everyone's behind.
4, 3, 2, 1. I just hit the ceiling like. Oh, my hand hurts. Son of a bitch.
No, not for us.
It hurts.
What did you?
So Jace, you can join if you just send me a friend request. I will invite you to the
For me,
server.
I
Just let me know.
actually, touch the ceiling.
Hey, Preacher,
I
I have a
hit my hand
question.
on the
Yes.
ceiling.
Yes, sir.
An honest question.
Okay, an honest question.
Is it gay to kiss your friends in a non-sexual way and as a joke?
I don't think. First of all, I think that's probably is like a more of a joke question. And I'm streaming, so I wish you had warned me that this was going to be a ridiculous nonsense question. Yeah, but so just to answer it completely, literally, and honestly, I am not the expert on what is or isn't. I would say this: you sound a little bit too young to be worried about sex or who you should be kissing. I would try to grow into a man first, like learn about yourself, get a good personality, learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to speak another language, get good grades in school, and when you're ready, the right girl will come along, and I will be honest with you, and this is true, the right girl probably won't like it that you're telling her stories about how you used to kiss your friends. So yeah, that's the answer right there. Grow into a man, learn how to do things like work a job, wake up early, and the right woman will come along and be like, wow, this guy's got a lot of talent, a lot of like serious things about his thing. You know, there's plenty of time to joke around, but yeah, so that's the literal answer. I guess the joke answer is, haha, I don't know. So there you go.
Wait, why
See,
is there
Preacher.
Turn another countdown.
Oh, you know what? So there is a half time zone somewhere on the Earth. Apparently, it's somewhere in the Atlantic, but like there is a half a time zone where they're only 30 minutes apart, and so the time zone is broken up into 30-minute increments. Yeah. Mhm.
San Juan.
Hi there. Yes.
It's not gonna be America for a little while.
Oof. It's only.
Since
It's only 10:31.
It's like 9 right now for me.
The earliest in America right now
Where
is
do you
7.
live?
It's like 7. And that's
Yeah, no, that's yeah, no, it's like 9 for me. I'm 2 hours ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 1 hour ahead of.
So do you guys want to go back to the
Meant.
You guys want to go back to the
Oh, okay.
battle royale thing?
Have or
Yeah,
want?
yeah, Preacher, you wanna join us? We're doing a battle royale, and we just got bored. So do you wanna come join us?
What is the
Do.
battle
Or you
royale?
wanna?
Do?
It's like the.
Okay,
the
so
gun
then say
shooting
the
thing.
whole thing again. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, just
What
shoot each other.
Yo, Dark Soul.
What
Dark Soul. I'm
do-
gonna drop the
Yeah.
portal right now.
you
Yeah. All right.
If I even have it.
S? Yeah, no, I get it. S with play space. Right. You know, I caught that. What do you stream to? Gotcha. Okay, that was just like just a guess. To Twitch and
do you
YouTube, and then
wanna
I have a
down
Facebook
there?
page, and it's called the VR Preacher. So there's like Bible study stuff on there. Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
here,
thank
I found
you.
It, I found it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the place
So
for it.
it's called the VR Preacher, and I stream Bible
uh,
study, and then I also have like a discipleship thing where I will talk to people about, you know, like a few of the more precise things in the Bible. You know, a little bit more advanced than just kind of like a regular church
All right, you
service.
wanna
It's
go
like
place it down?
then they really get to learn
Yeah.
about it.
Probably
So
down over there.
yeah.
Hey, Preacher, you wanna come join us? Like we're
For
doing
the
a
battle
battle royale, and yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We're just because we're bored here. And, like,
Gotcha.
do you want to come join us? I was gonna ask
Maybe
you
in
that
a-
before, but
Maybe in a little bit. I want to say hi to some more people, and but yeah, maybe in a little bit. I'm trying to get this other person added to Discord in the
Yeah, 'cause
stream.
yeah. Yeah, because I thought it would be fun for your stream to actually like get entertained a little bit, you know.
Yeah. You know what? I really he's like, your stream stinks. I really do not mind. I just like to talk about the Bible and some other stuff. And so like it's not
Yeah.
for everybody for sure. Yeah. I'm not like don't have like mass
Preach
appeal.
the Lord with
That's for sure.
shotgun.
That's right, yeah.
Dark Soul, we gotta go.
Oh yeah, no, that's full. We have to place another one. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Yo.
Oh, there they go. Yes. Yeah. I do. I really do believe in God. So I grew up kind of in a Christian family for a little while. My family went to church. They believed in God. They did all that stuff. And then after a while, you know, my parents were not doing so well spiritually. You know, my dad had lost his job. My mom started turning to like drinking and stuff. And we grew up kind of poor. I grew up kind of poor. I was raised by a single dad. And so for a while, my family fell away from church, and I really kind of had to decide, like, what do I believe? Why do I believe it? Am I sure I believe what I believe? And the decision I came to was I do believe that the Bible is true, that they fall short. God's perfect, we're not. We fall short of that. And the Bible says, for the wages of sin is death. That's normally the part that everybody gets stuck on, is like, they don't like to hear that. Like, oh my goodness, I've done things that are imperfect. Yeah, but God should understand. And the weird thing to learn about God is that he does hate sin. He does. But just as much as he hates sin, he loves people. And so that's the purpose of like Christmas. God sent himself in the form, kind of like, you know what, in a world before the internet, cell phones, a working postal service, running water, indoor plumbing, God was trying to say through Jesus, like, I made an avatar in your world, which is like, now that we're in VR chat, is kind of neat to think about. Like, so like we make an avatar in this world, God made an avatar in our real world, like the world we call real. The creator of everything made an avatar. That's the part of him that we call Jesus. And Jesus was like born like we are. He lived like we do. He ate our food. He walked our streets. He wore our clothes. He spoke some of our languages. And he slept underneath our stars. But in the end, the reason he came was to die. Because God said, hey, the penalty for sin is death, but you don't have to pay it for yourself. I will punish myself for all of your mistakes. I'll become a human. I'll live a totally perfect life. I'll satisfy all of my rules. And then I will take everything that you deserve on me, and I will give you everything I deserve from living perfectly. All a person has to do to go to heaven is to accept what I do for you on the cross and tell me that. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to be a good person. Now it's good to be good. It is. It's good to be good. But in order to get to heaven, all a person has to do is just accept the free gift. That's why we give gifts at Christmas. It says in the Bible, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It's a gift of God, not of works or good works, lest any man should boast." There's going to be people that'll say, like, well, I was a good person. I gave all the money, and I sat in the front row, and, you know, bless God, I didn't talk to anybody with a tattoo, and I never touched a cigarette. And I never went to, you know, I never did anything wrong. And there are going to be a lot of good people that tried really hard that are going to end up going to hell. There's going to be some bad people that get to go to heaven because it was never about how good or bad we are. And it sounds like you agree. It was never about how good or bad we are. It's how good he is. And so he's the way that I'm getting to heaven. I know I'm broken, so I'm getting to heaven through Jesus. Yeah. Sounds like you believe the same thing. That is really cool.
Wait.
Yeah, you do.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Yes.
I have tattoos that not in real life on my avatar.
On your avatar?
Count, though?
No, yep, they count. You're that's it, man. You're toast. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding. No. He's like, no. I'm just playing. Just kidding. Yeah, he's cool. I met him a little bit earlier. Was that okay? Mom?
Hey,
Girl?
Preacher, I'm gonna grab me some snacks. I'll be right back.
Okay. W, yep. Wait, hold on. What is this one? You said why? Oh, is this why? So like I do it like this. Sorry, why? I gotcha. Yep. And then on index he can do it. Okay, gotcha. Why? Show off, right? Is that what you just said? Like why you gotta show off, bro? In your full body tracking. That's right. Okay. There you go. Sure, you can do it too. There you go. All right, sorry, go ahead and say it again. Mm-hmm. So, talking, it sounded like you said talking or with your voice talking, they, oh, see, okay. And then you said, her, I thought, H-E-R. No. Name is Preacher. Like, why is my name Preacher? Okay. You see my name. Oh, you see why. Oh, nope, I understand. Sorry. I am slow. Okay. I am so sorry. So you understand now why you understand like why my name is Preacher. And I think Preacher isn't it like, it's like preacher, like a teacher almost, but there's a P with it, like preacher. Yes. Gotcha. Okay. I understand Preacher. Yeah. Okay. Yes, and you understand now why my name is Preacher. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Thank you. Yeah,
I had a
yeah,
question,
what's up?
Preacher.
Yes, sir.
Since you know how your profile picture is like you and your wife, does she play VR?
Not as much as I do. But she does. She gets on Rec Room sometimes and has a good time. And she also comes to my Bible study. She'll come to my Bible study on Saturdays, and so she's there. She doesn't do the counseling like I do in VR. But she will be there for sure on Saturday, this coming like not tomorrow, but next Saturday when we resume the in-person stuff, she'll be there for sure. Yeah. So so good. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got my wife her own Quest 2 for like an early Christmas present, so she has been there in VR with me, and she was using my Quest 2 that I also have for me, and I was just using a different PC VR headset that I have, but I bought her own Quest 2 so that she could use it. Yeah, I like to be wirelessly connected. Like right now I'm sitting on a yoga ball technically. It just looks like I'm standing.
Are you using your hand, are you using your Oculus controllers?
Yeah, I am. There are ways.
Just using your fingers.
No, so she's also using a like Oculus controllers or something like it, and that's why she uses a modified alphabet. So like instead of E, which he could do, E is like this, or like this, or B is like this, because we can't put our thumbs in, so B is like this. Yeah. Hi there.
What's up, Preach?
Hey, what's up? Oh yeah, I can see your. Hi there. You just coming to say hi?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Good to see you. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year. Be safe, bro.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too. You be safe this New Year's, and you don't drink, do you?
I do.
Oh, do you? Okay. All right. Well, be safe.
Yeah,
Don't
every
go.
once in a while. All right, man.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. Oh, very cool, Deadly. You're doing game design in school? Wow. You know what? Yeah, most of the people that I meet are very nice. They're very kind, nice people. And there was something that somebody said one time. I think it was like Oprah. So I don't subscribe to everything that Oprah does or says, but she's kind of weird and out there. But she did say something that was really cool. She was like, you kind of teach people how to treat you. So like if you overreact to things, then they will learn not to tell you important stuff sometimes because they don't want you to freak out. Or like if you're always prone to anger, then they will learn how to you teach people how to treat you. And so if you want people to be nice, you kind of you teach people unknowingly how to treat you nicely. So just takes kind of being understanding and nice.
Wait, is she doing sign language or something?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's VRC sign language. Yeah. Which is like a slightly different, but yeah. Yep. She's a hearing person, but she might be part of like deaf culture or something, or only uses ASL. She might be mute. So I don't ask, but yeah. Twitch is the VR preacher. So same as YouTube, the VR preacher. Yep. So yeah, you'll see yourself because I'm using a wide angle behind me. My camera's behind me so that people get almost like a video game view of it, like a third person. So like they're like behind me up here looking down. Yeah, kind of. It's like more to the side right now.
YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
Yes. And I'm also streaming to a Facebook group that is like just that people in my church use. I have your avatar blocked for some reason. Was it like something lewd, something crazy? Can I unblock your avatar? Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
was it? Oh, that's Jay. I just saw your name. Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, yeah, there was like almost. Oh, hey, thank you for. Oh, yep, Headpat. That was you. You said your name was Headpat. Hey, woohoo. Okay. Yeah, obviously you can tell from my stream, I don't do it to be like super popular. I mainly just stream the Bible study so that people can go back and see the gospel, at least somewhere on YouTube, and it might look fun, something that people would want to watch. And then the Twitch and Facebook and stuff is just so that people can. It's for the same reason, so that people can see it and get the gospel.
Microphone area so you look professional when you do it.
Oh, you know what? I have a VR church world that somebody builds. He's a really good world builder called Frenata. His name is Frenata. He makes some prefabs. He's made some prefabs and also some other stuff. Yes, yeah. All of a sudden. Yeah, you hit like some kind of a thing and like all of a sudden people will join the stream. Yeah, that's true. I think the most watched video I have is on a totally different YouTube account. It was like 1,300 people. That's it. So it was like 1,300 views. Maybe not even 1,300 people. I don't know. So way back in the day. I was just as boring then as I am now. So people just get bored. They're like, whatever.
Wait,
yeah.
You have full body tracking?
Oh yeah. And so you can tell.
Expensive.
Yep, and you can tell by how he moves his hands. He's got index and see these rich kids. No, I'm just kidding. No, dabbing. Yeah, that's right. He said no. I work hard. Right.
I don't have money for this month.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, really? Okay.
I only have fucking $2 for this month.
$2 for this? Oh wow. So you're running low.
For
gotcha.
January.
I gotcha. Are you guys married or together, or you guys are partners? No. Why do I always ask that? And people get offended. You're friends. All right. See, I'm old. I'm like, I see two people together and I'm like, well, you must be married then. Yes, I am sorry. Okay. All right. I am sorry. Yeah.
Wait, how'd you like
this
when you got your VR
this? What does that
when you got your VR tracking and stuff, like was it easy to set up?
Dancing?
I forgot.
You guys do dancing. You're dancing friends. You guys dance together. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Right on. I gotcha. Okay. Wow. How did you guys get here? Now that I think, oh, let me see. Oh, gotcha. Hey, now you're talking.
Friend.
I gotcha. All right. That's cool. Yeah, that's why I did Friends Plus. I just wanted to meet some new people, but also to stay out of the public as much because there was like people running around with like, you know, bad avatars and stuff, swastikas and like Hitler avatar. And I'm just like, I'm not really into that. You know, I don't, it never seems funny. It's like, you know, I like VR chat because it's free and people can, you know, try to be themselves and stuff and be free. But then again, I also like, you know, the internet isn't just like a dumping ground for whatever you want to just throw in there. Like still like treat people with respect if you can, you know, and like be kind and nice to people. So like I have a whole theory about how we get to the metaverse by building a society that really, when people are watching like Ready Player One or Sword Art Online or The Matrix or whatever, what they really want is the society. That they want to be able to wake up there, build something there with their own two hands, like go to work there, go to school there, fall in love there, you know, have a home that they really build that people can come by and visit. Part of it is the technology, but for the vast majority of that is the society. Like, how do you get people to stop like sexually harassing young girls in VR or like treating everything like it's a joke or saying the N-word, which is really bad? How do you get people to quit doing that? The block button and the mute button are well, so like that would be like going to the doctor and you say, you know what, doctor, I have the flu. And the doctor says, oh, gotcha. They test you and they say, you know what, you do have the flu. You say, I have all these symptoms, a runny nose, a headache. And so the doctor prescribes you a box of tissue. You'd be like, what is wrong with you? You're trying to treat the symptom of the problem, not the problem. The disease doesn't go away just because you have tissues. And so like if you mute somebody or block them, you're essentially trying to fix the symptom. The disease though, oh sorry. They're taking a picture.
Oh. You want to take a picture?
Yeah, see? Yeah, they're using their camera. Oh, you know what? Hi there. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hold on. There we go. I like that avatar. So you fix the disease by like learning to build the society, treating people with respect, talking to people and stuff. That's how you fix it. That's like a whole theory I have about the metaverse. But
Yo, can you do the Fortnite floss? Just have you go.
Yeah.
yes.
I'm sorry, Bridget.
Oh.
Can you do?
Yep, got it. She was like, knock it off. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Start over. No, I'm sorry. Yep. You said I, and then you started to say T, and I got lost. Because I was looking over here. I'm sorry. T-A-K. No. Talk? T-A-L-K. Nope. T-A. Take. Take. Gotcha. A. Oh, like take a picture. With me. Yes, yeah. If you want to take a selfie, sure. Or if you guys want to all get in there, absolutely. All right. All right, hold on. Let me, whoop. Okay. All right, here, let me get on this side then. All right, whoops. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I wanted everybody to be in it. Cheese. Okay. If you say cheese, the E sound gets made and your mouth kind of opens, almost like you're smiling. My avatar doesn't have a good smile. But if you say cheese, then your mouth kind of makes that look. But my face doesn't make a good E. So yeah. So my whole stream just got to hear me saying like, yeah. Oh. Do you think people want to be in the metaverse too? Because we're not going to be a drag. Sorry, somebody in the stream was asking, do I think that people would want to be in the metaverse because real life can be a drag sometimes? I I would say, yeah, absolutely. This can definitely spice it up. And I think VR is the new teleporter. Like, we'll be able to travel long distances through VR, and we won't have to, like, send our physical bodies anywhere. We could just take control of an avatar. We see the virtual world around us, and they see like a kind of like a robot. So we'll be able to work on Mars from Earth using avatars and stuff.
Preacher, what,
Oh, yeah.
what do you think about people like straight up living in VR chat, like cooking, like making food to like escape from depression and stuff? Like,
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think people will often tell me, well, there's got to be a balance of like real life and VR, and obviously there's balance with everything. But I think that for the first time in our species history, we can grasp things that, like, we can reach for things that we're really afraid of. In times past, we've been able to dream of things that we can't yet reach. Like, people looked up at the moon and they were like, I don't know what that's made of. I want to go there one day. But they could never hope to reach it in their lifetime. And now we can reach things that we don't even want to reach. Is the moon made of cheese? Oh, no, it's like dried out dust and... No. Mm-mm.
oh.
Nope. Yeah.
I've always been told it was made out of cheese.
No. If it was, it'd be a really old cheese. Yeah.
It would stink.
It would, yeah. Yeah, it probably would. Maybe I'm a little bit too literal. Oh, yeah, I totally agree, Jace. I totally agree. Sorry, Jace was saying that it's a good escape. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Is it okay if I invite my brother to?
So you said that it was nice to, like, you'll see me around. It was nice to meet me. Yeah, and you will see me around. And you're gonna go. You guys are gonna go. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. It was nice to meet you too. You and your full body. You get out. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. You get out of here, buddy. How dare you? No, yeah, you look really cool. You guys look awesome.
Wait, can you do push-ups in
Oh, sorry again. Sorry. Again. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, thank you so much. You know
Wow,
what? Because
John.
I don't use the nameplates or the HUD. Yep. Okay. Oh, and then there's Mocha. Oh, okay, cool. You got a few of them. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
There's some nice people in here. I see.
Okay.
You wanna go talk?
Sorry. I don't use the nameplates or the HUD, so I just saw that. So thank you for letting me know, and I added you guys both back. So same. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and like talking to me and hanging out. See you guys. Happy New Year.
Bye.
Okay. Happy and like happy, and then it looked like all. Oh no, what is this? What is that? Mm-hmm. New. Oh, new. Oh, yes, new. Like that. Like new. Like this. Yes. Happy New Year. Yes. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I understand.
I can do it.
Sorry.
Please.
Oh, fighting words. I saw that. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that. Yeah. Cover the stream. Don't cover my eyes. I see ridiculous things. I saw you kids. There you go. All right. No big deal. All right. Thank you guys. No, it's all good. It's all good. All right. See you guys around. Have a good time. And yeah, if you ever want to hit me up, or if you guys ever have a free, it sounds like you guys are in Europe. But if you guys ever have a free Saturday evening, then, before Sunday morning, I do a Bible study Saturdays at 3 p.m. So it's
for me now.
Is it really? What time is it?
Where?
Okay, so you're GMT +1. Are you GMT +1? Are you? Okay. You're GMT plus. Wait, hold on. What time is it for me then? Oh, it's almost 11. So it's almost 5 a.m. where you are. So yeah, so your GMT
It's 9:56 for me.
9:56. Oh, okay. So you're in California time. He is in like probably somewhere along the Germany line, like somewhere in like Austria, Germany, Denmark. Yep, gotcha. As soon as you said the D and it's in that line, yeah, that's Denmark for sure. Okay, yep, GMT +1. Right on. Yep. All right, right on. Well, then it would be 9 p.m. your time, noon your time, 9 and noon, because you guys are 9 hours apart. Yeah, which you already know because you're friends. I think you're 9 hours apart, right?
7.
You're 7 hours apart. Well, then it's not. Hold on. Well, if it's 5 a.m. where you are and it's 9 where you are. Oh, wait, no, it's 10. So you're in mountain time? Hold on. Wait, nope, I'm wrong. It is 7 hours, but so then you're not in California time. You're not in Pacific Standard Time. You're in you're about to be 10, not 9. You're about to be 10. So you're in Central Time.
Yeah.
You're from somewhere between Wisconsin and Texas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm near Texas. Yeah.
Apologies. Yep. I was stationed in Texas in the
That's
army.
some great fucking yes.
Words, all the words. You know what though? You speak multiple languages and I only speak one, and I can barely use sign language, so I have no. And you're already speaking two, and you can use another one. So like, I have no room to say.
I speak 3. I can only speak English, Spanish, and sign language. I'm learning Korean right now.
I can speak Danish, English, sign language, some Swedish, some German, a little bit of French.
I know
some
one
from
German
Greenland,
sentence.
Greenlandic, I guess.
Can you really? What? Wow.
Yeah, I worked
That's
in Greenland
crazy.
for like 7 weeks because I worked on a ship.
Oh wow, that is really cool.
I worked on a passenger ship on the west coast of Greenland for 7 weeks straight.
Wow.
Oh my
Those
God,
people
that
are
was
called
awesome in the
polyglots,
summer.
right? Polyglots can speak multiple languages. Like I think at least 4 or 5 or something. They're called polyglots.
I don't know that word.
Gotcha. It's an English word that just means that this person can speak a lot of langes.
I
So you're
know
kind of
what
like
poly means.
many. Yep. It means more than one. Yeah. Yep. So, all right, right on. Yep. So anyway, it was nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, you're back. Oh, and there's a cockroach. There's a giant cockroach.
Our kid is Greenlandic
Yeah, no, I've
and means I
returned.
love you.
The sound downstairs on the piano.
And then I know one. Oh, there she goes. Friends, huh? As soon as you said I love you, she got awkward. See, you guys are more. I see what you're.
No,
I'm just playing. Don't listen to me. No, I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Oh, what the? I'm
Careful.
sorry, Stream, you didn't heard that word.
Havana. Oh yeah, exactly. We have 1 more hour. No, I'm sorry. We have right 1 more hour. Oh yeah, here it comes.
Fellow Danish person in there. Jace. What's the name?
Oh yeah, Jace.
Jace.
Yeah, at 10 p.m. Danish time, pretty right? Yes. I think it is. If it's GMT +1, then it's at 9 because my stream is at 3. Or no, yeah, so it's at 3. So you're 6 hours ahead of me. So that would put you at 9/8. It would put you at 9 p.m. Right?
What's the time for you now?
It's 11, and you're 5, so that's 6 hours ahead. So you're 6.
What time is it for you?
It's 11.
So,
So it would.
near Georgia. Oh,
No, I think Georgia is a GMT +2. Or no, you don't mean Georgia the country. You mean Georgia the state. Do you mean Georgia the state or the country? Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
I'm a bit of a dumbass. I did not know there was more than one.
Yeah, Georgia. There's a state in the United States called Georgia, but there's also a country. A lot of people live in Georgia. So Georgia, I think, is GMT +2 or +3. He is GMT +1.
So it's 11
So
for me, like literally 11:01.
Yeah, you're Eastern Standard Time like I am. I'm in Michigan. Yeah, so that's you're Eastern. You're on the east side. Yeah. Yep.
Has anybody here played Call of Duty Black Ops?
No. I don't do any more. Yeah. Hi there. Hey, good to see you. Mr. Cockroach.
I'm watching the stream.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
It's pinned.
Oh, you're watching my stream. Nice. What is your name?
Yeah.
I think we're friends already, but what's your name?
Stock.
Stock?
Yeah.
Stock.
Yeah.
Are we friends?
STOCKK.
Yeah, we've been friends for like a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay. STOCKK.
Yeah.
Have you been to my Bible study? Sorry, I'm old, man. It's getting late, too. Have you been to my Bible study? That's beautiful.
Not before.
No? Okay. Well, yeah. That's what I was telling these guys is at Saturday at 3, but okay. Where did we meet? Do you remember?
It was in like that one Winter Lodge game.
Winter Lodge. It was a game, or it was like a... Are you talking about the one where you walk
It
in
was like
and
a
it
Winter
is...
Company.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Winter Company. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. All right, right on.
Yeah.
Right on. You mean Winter Company the world, or the world before that they called Winter Lodge?
Like the world.
Yeah, the Winter Lodge world hasn't been around that long. I think it's only been around a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so we met a few months ago.
I've discovered you can jump very high.
Preacher.
Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, you can. There's like a big jumping... Woo! Yeah, low gravity. Yeah. I was... Yeah, what's up, buddy?
If I sleep in here, like
In this world?
sleep here?
No, I don't care. Is it getting late for you? Yeah. No, it's okay, buddy.
It's
Is
11
it late or
o'clock
early for me? Since it's 5.
Is it? Okay. Jace said, see you all around. Thanks for letting me stop by and have a good New Year. Oh, thanks, Jace. I really appreciate that, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. You got to stop by, man. Not just the Bible study, but just any time. I love you, man. Happy New Year and have a good one. Have a good night, brother. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm saying I was saying yep, and then somebody else. I think you can hear him. Yeah, you can hear him. But he said Happy New Year to you too, Jace. That's awesome.
I don't know when you stream at all, but you have a friend request from me. It was what Jay said.
I'm gonna go get my bed right quick.
Okay. There we go. You know what it doesn't do, though, is let me see if it does the full autofocus when it's in selfie mode. Yeah, it does not. But then if I switch it around... Yeah, it'll do it to you, but it just won't do it to me. That's so weird. I wonder if I flip my own camera around. Nope. It will not autofocus on me. I have to do manual focus. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, I'm sleeping. This is so good.
Sometimes when I had to autofocus on myself, I like real life, you put the hand in front of it and do like...
Oh, yep, and then you get it to
Sometimes it
focus on your
works,
hand. And then it pops in. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and
absolutely
then-
right. Yes, sir.
Like, it isn't...
How dare you? No. I'll move the camera around
dare
based
you,
on
Cam.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Somebody said Happy New Year to you too, British soldier. You know what, though? This looks like Marines. Doesn't it? Looks kind of like Marines.
Yes,
this is
this
the
is a
Marines BCU or whatever it is. I was in the Army, so it's like... Yeah, this is what the Marines were wearing when I was in. Yeah, it was the digital camo, like the sand digital camo color. And they did the sleeves halfway
Yeah, it
rolled up, which I don't
was-
think
this
British
is
soldiers
the-
do.
That's what I see.
Well, this was a option. See?
I'm gotta go.
Oh, yeah. See ya, head. See ya, head, Pats.
Happy New Year's, and auf Wiedersehen.
Stay safe.
Preacher, how long did you serve?
I was in the Army, and I just did one term. So, wow, do you guys hear those explosions?
Apparently.
No, not 1 year. No, I was in the Army longer than a year. I did one term. So some people are in there 4 years, 8 years, 12 years.
After a certain age, you have to
How
serve
long-
about
how many
1 or
years
2
were you in
terms
there
in the
for?
army.
In which country?
I think it was Japan.
In Israel, you do. Everybody in Israel, male and female, serve 2 years in the military, unless they're like medically exempt or something. Everybody serves a 2-year term. In Finland and in some Nordic countries as well, they have to. I have a friend who's from Finland, and they have to serve for 2 years as well. Or no, maybe it's 6 months. 6 months or a year. But they also have to serve. In the United States, though, you don't.
You know, in North Korea, you have to serve for 6
that
or
was
8
it was
years.
North Korea.
North Korea, I would believe. Yeah, that's a pretty bad spot there. So, like, yeah, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it at all. So, yeah, North Korea is pretty dangerous.
Especially Kim Jong-il. Oh, not Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is.
Kim Jong-il was his dad, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right on. All right. Oh, I'm going to stand up off my yoga ball. Okay, now I'm actually physically standing. Before, I was just rolling back and forth on my yoga ball.
Hey, I need
Oh, wow.
one of them.
Toronto, Nassau in the Bahamas. Yep, this is us right here. Havana. Kingston. It's going to say New York. Lima. I don't know where Lima is. New York, yep. I'm currently on a Quest 2 that is wirelessly linked to a computer. Yep. Yeah, so I'm on a Quest 2 that's linked to my computer. I have a bunch of headsets though, so that's not like the only headset that I have. Wow. I have really good noise canceling, but you guys can't hear that, but there are like really loud explosions going off like.
I hear.
Or wait, can you guys hear that?
Like,
Could you hear it? Oh my goodness. Wow. That was super loud. Yeah, and I even have my NVIDIA broadcast thing turned on, so it like.
There we go.
are they like
Wow.
by your house or something?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up my NVIDIA thing. Let's see, because I use an podcast software, so it uses AI to like remove out sound. Let's see.
Wait, where'd your friend leave?
Basically, everything but Quest actually has a viewing information.
Can I get your avatar?
I'm not sure.
I only have this because I'm thinking about actually joining Army.
Same, I want to.
Alright, well, I expect to see you in service. Happy New Year, motherfucker.
I used to love calling out Cadence. I heard you calling out "We Are Bravo." We are Bravo, mighty, mighty Bravo. Am I right or wrong? You're right. Are we weak or strong? You're strong. Sound off. Oh yeah, I used to love calling out Cadence. Left, your left, left, right, your left, left, your left, left, right, your left, left, right, your left.
Right.
Sergeant, get busy 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I wanna blow stuff
I
up.
actually have a friend that really wanted to join the Marines, but he just can't keep his mouth shut.
Gotcha. You learn to do that in the military.
Sergeants would hate him.
Oh, well, no, you learn. You lose that sort of civilian mindset where you have like freedom of speech and other stuff because you don't technically have freedom of speech in the military. Like you give up some of your constitutional rights to be in the military. You have to forfeit certain rights. So you forfeit the right to free speech, the right to certain things like the right to assemble, I think, or there's 1 or 2 more. Like technically in the military, it is against the Uniform Code of Military Justice to like chew gum while in uniform. It's against the law to drive while you're on your phone. It's against the law to walk and talk even on Bluetooth on your car. You can talk if you're on Bluetooth or if it's synced to your car, but even when you're walking, even if you have Bluetooth, you can't put anything in your ears while in uniform. So you can't technically be on the phone at all. You have to stop and stand and talk on the phone, but you can't be walking and be on the phone, and you can't put anything in your ears. So it was like a lot of weird stuff. And maybe they change it to more like modernize it. I don't know. I joined in 2008, so like they may have modernized it, but when I was in, you weren't allowed to do any of that stuff.
I'm thinking about joining some form of military. I don't know. Like, should I go Air Force, Navy, Marines, military, or Army?
Army, you mean? Yeah, I was in the Army, but are you? Yeah, I was in the Army.
I've met a couple of Marines. I'll tell you, from not only first-hand experience and experience from them, do not join the fucking Marines. If you are not already suicidal, you will be suicidal.
No, the Marines aren't that bad.
That's what I heard from them anyway.
No, it's not. They're just messing with you. No, it's the military's good. I know a lot of Marines. They're pretty happy, and the Marines aren't bad. The Marines are just like any other service. They're any other branch. There's a difference in each branch. Like the Marines focus more on first response. So like often the Marines and the Army Rangers will be the first place, the first folks in there in the fight. So the Marines are like taking ground. So every Marine, no matter their MOS, that's like their job. Every Marine is trained to be infantry. Now, Army goes through the same infantry training, but not every person in the Army is like continues to do that. There's some soft MOSs in the Army, like medics and people that do like even laundry service. There's an MOS that does laundry service because the Army's huge and they kind of govern everything from the top down. So like the general that oversees all the branches will be in the Army, and then so like the Army kind of coordinates all the other branches. The Navy is a good branch. They have some strengths. They also have some weaknesses. They're not as big on PT as the other branches are, and they're probably not as ready for like a hand-to-hand.
Perfectly with the Navy
then. Maybe you still have to be in pretty good shape. The military is the military, but you just don't have to be in the same kind of shape as the Army or the Marines or anything. And then the Air Force is like the smallest branch.
I outfit most of the people in my school.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You said you outfit them?
I'm 6'2".
Okay.
I am made of muscle, literally.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, the military likes people that are good at not necessarily being made of muscle, but like people that have high endurance. So, like running. Running is probably the most important thing in the military, I would say.
I've been on the treadmill for like 2-3 hours. And
nice. Well, there you go.
Felt like just a basic walk.
Sure. There you go, man. Yeah, I remember when I was trying to join, somebody asked me like, well, if your fathers and grandfathers could do it and, grandmothers and stuff could do it, why can't you? And I thought, yeah, why can't I? So I decided to.
Point your guns.
There you go. You know what? Technically, in the military, that's not called a gun. A gun is a thing that you bolt to the ground and shoot up in the air, and it shoots massive rounds like the size of a car up into the air. Oh, that's called a weapon or a rifle. You could call it a rifle or a weapon, but that's technically not a gun. A gun is something that gets bolted to the ground, and like an operator will use it.
And the Marines are weapons.
Yeah, the Marines, those are weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
or rifles. They'll call it a rifle.
Come from like the Marines themselves
become
are weapons.
From law-abiding citizens to complete weapons.
You know what? Every time that somebody says, every time a civilian talks about Marines, I remember I was waiting in the office for a dental appointment, and there was a Marine on his way out. And he had a bunch of gauze in his mouth, and he was crying because his teeth hurt so bad. And I was like, he looked like he needed a hug. And I was like, because he was training with the military, with the Army, because the Army doesn't have medical training. Or, I'm sorry, the Marines don't have medical training, so they have to come to an Army base to learn it. And I just felt bad for the kid. And anyway, so like every time somebody's like, the Marines are so tough, I think of that kid walking out crying. Like he was just so sad that his mouth hurt really bad. And I asked the dentist when I got in there, I was like, what's the difference? And she was like, well, the Army will tell me if it hurts. And the Marines won't. They try to pretend like they're tough. But Marines will pass out. They'll just be like so scared they'll pass out of the pain. They're scared of the pain. The Army I've never had a single soldier pass out from the pain, but they will tell me, they'll complain. They'll be like, hey, that hurts, knock it off. But they never have passed out. The Marines, they just sit there and pretend like it doesn't hurt, and then they pass out. Or they start crying and they just instantly fall asleep because they can't handle it.
That's
so anyway,
basically what I do.
Sure. Marines, there are good things about the Marines, but yeah, I would not believe the hype in the movies and stuff. I would, if you want to join the Marines, but they're not quite what they seem to be in the movies and stuff. But yeah, they're not, it's just regular people. They're just dudes, they're just dudes. Yeah.
Mentality-wise, I'm basically already a fucking Marine. It's like,
try to, because I'm streaming right now, so try to watch the swearing and stuff, the F words, but yeah, so yeah, you know what? If you think that Marines are super tough and you really fit in, then you should join the Marines. Yeah, go for it, man.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
Marine. Sure.
Sword. I can feel basically everything. If you were to punch me, I can feel that. And so in VR chat, I don't tell people that because, VR chat, people in it.
You're saying that you're a Marine because you have like some kind of a phantom touch or a phantom sense?
No.
Oops, careful.
I just kind of take it and pretend I don't feel it so they can,
Oh, so it's like a tough thing that you feel like you're tough because when you have phantom sense, they punch you in VR, and your brain makes you think like you're feeling it,
I just stand there
but you
so
don't
they
complain.
Oh.
I got you. I got you. Well, that's brave of you.
That I actually trust.
Freaker.
Yes.
I got a question. Will you
What's up,
sacrifice
buddy?
your arm so you can have a barbecue?
I will not. Don't. Yeah, get that knife away from me. I will not. Hey, a Dalmatian.
Hey.
Hold on. Yeah, I see you. Excuse me, sir.
I'm not one for. Hello. Hi, preacher.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to cut you off. I would have
Pleasure.
waited my turn. It's nice to meet you, and you are the very
That's
first.
okay.
Can I get a close up of your face for the stream really quick? You're the very first.
Oh, you're streaming. Hi.
Yep. Hi there.
Hi.
You're the first furry I've ever met that is a Dalmatian, and I dig it, man. I totally dig it, and I like your eyes.
Thank you.
Even when you move your hands, your face does that like dog look, dude. You do have straight up animal like features. That is crazy. That's very like.
Well,
that's very.
generally what the avatar is meant to do. Yeah.
Well, your avatar, not every. You know that there's a huge difference. Not every. Is this a
do.
3.0 thing that you're doing with your
Very much.
like a super quick thing with your 3.0? Or does it just are those just hand emotes linked to it?
Actually, are you talking about the facial gesture itself?
Yeah, the
Of
facial
this?
gestures are hand emotes. They're linked to hand
Yes,
emotes.
these
Okay.
are. Yeah. It's nothing new yet. However, I have somebody working on a facial and eye tracking system specifically designed for the Canis base. So hopefully that'll be done another month or so, maybe.
Yeah, that is really
Hopefully.
cool.
We'll see.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's
so
a very
I'll have
lifelike.
actual eye tracking when that happens, as well as facial tracking. You'll get the same exact kind of structure you would find with anyone else smiling physically, or
Nice.
Can I cut
being
some of your
angry,
fur
or
off to keep
That's
happy,
really
or
cool.
whatever.
Man. That's really cool.
If
Yeah, good for you,
can
man.
Pull some off. You go right ahead.
No,
Good luck.
don't do it.
Here, I got,
You'll need it.
I got this trusty knife here.
He said you'll
Anyway,
need it.
okay, so
Shoot, my
I
knife
was
broke.
unaware. This is actually the first time I've seen you online, which is why I wanted to catch you. But I did not know you
Sure.
were in a stream. So,
Oh no, it's
um,
okay.
are you
Are
gonna
we
be
friends
on any
already?
other time, or
Are we friends already?
indeed we are? You're
Are we?
yellow.
What's your name? I don't use the nameplates or the HUD, so I don't see anything above your head.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, no.
I'm Spots.
That's awesome. Did your name used to be something else, or was it always Spots?
This persona is Spots. My name
Gotcha.
is Daniel.
Oh, okay. But when we met, how long? Like, do you remember how we met or where we met?
We never have.
Oh,
I
okay.
sent you a request because I'm interested in joining a congregation.
Oh, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
a truck
okay.
driver, and I have someone on VRC that I've been going to church with on the day that I'm usually off. However, being a truck driver, it's extremely difficult to be able to go to church in some kind of regular session, which doesn't really happen very often for me. So now that I've been introduced for the last several months to VRC, I have a whole new range of possibilities that I can explore.
Nice.
And one of
I would
them
love for you to come. Yeah.
is worship. Well, I was hoping that I might be able
This
to
is America.
join your congregation whenever I happen to not be available for the day of my actual reset, which basically means if I'm not home for the time that I want to go to my regular, I'm hoping I might be able to pop into yours if you happen to be in prayer, or I'm sorry, I'm recent convert, so I'm not sure what the terminology is.
Totally fine. So every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're a truck driver, my dad was for a long time. You'll have to kind of do the math wherever you are. If you're are you over the road or are you more local? You said reset, so you're over the road.
I am OTR, and so
Okay.
my clock is almost always Pacific Standard Time.
Gotcha. So it'll be
If
noon
yours is
Pacific
Eastern, I
Standard
believe
Time.
that's a 3-hour difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah,
Yeah, so I
I'll
think
I'll
that's
do it at
noon.
noon. Yep. It'll be at noon your time on Saturday, and then I also have, if you're interested, and this is at 2 different days of the week, I will have a discipleship thing where, especially for new converts, it's good. We go through some basic stuff about the Bible, stuff like prayer, how to pray, reading your Bible, what makes a person saved and on their way to heaven, or how a person knows like the assurance that they have and why we believe what we believe. So you may believe it. You may say, well, I already believe that stuff. I don't need it. Well, that's fine. But how about when somebody else comes and says, well, how do you know that you're going to go to heaven when you die? You can say, well, let me take you to some verses. This is how I know. They say, well, how do you know if you do something bad afterwards, you don't lose your salvation? Like, what if you swear, you cuss, or you murder somebody? Like, can you lose it? You can take them to the Bible and say, well, you know what? I actually know what the Bible says about that. I cannot lose it. That's not good to murder. Don't do that. But God didn't save me because of how good I am. He saved me because of him, because of how good he is. He loves me because of what's on the inside of him, not because of what's on the inside of me. And he loves us all. And you can take them to those verses and show them, like, this is why I believe what I believe. And so, like, that's what the discipleship's for. So Saturday at noon is the Bible study, and that is just me preaching and more like talking at folks. The discipleship is more of like a more personal thing where we kind of talk back and forth, and you tell me, like, and I'll send you material. There's actual books. They're like tiny little booklets, a few pages for each week, and you'll just kind of fill it out. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is, even if you had not prepared and you just came that night, it is easy enough to digest in these small little pockets that you'll very quickly acclimate to it. And like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And if you just, even while we're talking, you could make a quick note. Later, you can look it up if you wanted to. Now you know why you believe what you believe, and you know it from the Bible. So not necessarily like me telling you is one thing, or like you go to your regular church, they tell you, that's one thing. But for you to know it for yourself, like not for somebody to hand you a fish, but for you to pick up a fishing pole and learn to catch the big stuff. And you're just like, now like you've been taught to fish. The whole Bible is open to you at that point. I think that's the goal. So yeah, right on, man.
Well, I can tell you my goal is basically just to learn. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. That's it. However, I should probably let you know, no, we have never actually met. I got your name through someone you might know, Badware. I've been trying to convert him for a while, is my understanding.
What's his name?
Badware.
Dadware.
Badware.
Badware.
No, Bad. B-A-D. Badware.
Yeah, Badware.
On Discord. I believe his name in here is also Badware. So
it may not be, because it doesn't ring a bell, but he may call himself something different. Because I don't use the nameplates, people will sometimes give me a different name, which is fine. So I'll know him by like his voice or the stories he told, or his body language, stuff like that. Yeah. So, but you said I've been trying to convert him for a while. Let me think. There's only a few people that I have like that. I have
been trying to get him to come to church with you, I believe. Is
okay.
What he said.
All right, now it's ringing a bell. That sounds like me. I do that for a lot of folks. Yeah, I do try to get folks to come to church.
Also a furry, so.
Right here.
Devin, is he
that covers a lot of people.
Yeah, he's also a furry. Let me narrow it down. So no, I'm just kidding. No, I know a lot of furries. So would this be? Is his name Devin? Like, does he look like Halo with ears, like that kind of furry, or like a straight up, like a real furry, like you are?
No. Yes, real furry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
I gotcha. Let me see if I actually pull the exact name up for you. That might help.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Sorry to put you out.
No, that's fine. I think it's only reasonable.
Yeah, I'm always trying to get folks to come to church. So yeah, that once you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, no, that sounds like me.
Let's see here.
Oh, I got a question.
That's beautiful, by the way. That piano music is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, are you playing that personally?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, sheesh. Wow. Good for you.
Well,
no. I've been playing for like 2 years.
It is literally Badware.
Badware is he online right now?
Adware. No, he's not.
Stabbing me is not gonna work.
But
I'm
Okay.
he's overseas, so he's
Oh.
probably sleeping.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Offline friends. I've got a lot of friends, but if I scroll through here, that where?
You look extremely comfortable. As far as chairs go.
One of us sitting there.
Oh, okay. I recognize his face, his VRC face. He's got antlers.
Right. I'm a visual person myself, so
Yep.
facial structure helps a lot.
Yes, it does. Yes, sir.
It doesn't help
Yep.
that people pop around in different avatars. I'll see the name, I'll know it's, oh, we must have known each other at some point because you're a friend of mine. But
oh yeah,
I don't know you because I don't recognize you. But still, but yeah.
Some people
Anyway,
just piled in here.
I just want to take the moment to.
Oh yeah. Oop, there was a slight delay, so sorry. Do you know any of those people?
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens. None that I see down there. I don't know any of them.
Gotcha.
So I just saw that you were online. First time I've seen you online for a while, so I thought I'd pop over here and just talk to you about that. Introduce
Absolutely.
myself, and hopefully
and you'll
find out that information.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you'll also get to meet and I really appreciate it. You'll also get to meet my wife, Acela. Her name in VRC is just Preacher's Wife. She insisted on that. So, and I'm like, nobody's gonna know what to call you. But her name is Sela. You'll get to meet her as well. Yeah, yep. Preacher's Wife.
Right.
So, but there's a lot of folks that will come to the Bible study. Yeah, what's up?
Not to interrupt, but I'm inviting a couple people.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. So I I am very, very glad to hear that. I definitely want you to come, and I think it's gonna be super exciting to see, especially a new convert. I always like to. So I was saved when I was 4 years old. Just to give you a little background, I was saved when I was 4 years old. Fell away from the Lord, really did not in my teens, especially got away from church. Really kind of had to decide, is this something that I actually believe? And kind of went away from the Lord for a while. When I finally got back to going back to church and trying to serve the Lord, I was in my 20s. And I ended up going to Bible college, studied pastoral theology, so to be a pastor. And after college, I joined the military, and then once again, kind of fell away. And then in the last about 5 years, maybe 6 years, God has really got a hold of me. And when I came back to church, I started out just kind of nervous, because I was I wasn't new to it, and I went to a Christian school when I was a kid, but it had been so long that I was afraid often, when we fall away and then we come back, we're afraid, what are people going to think? And truthfully, none of the stuff I thought was going to be true about people judging me, that was all just kind of a lie I was telling myself so that I would protect myself from being hurt. It was all a lie. I got back, everybody welcomed me, loved me. I go to a different church now, and I'm part of, I'm a group leader to drug and alcohol addictions program. I sing in the choir, do all that stuff, work a camera, and do a lot of preaching and things like that, and go and preach the gospel. I love going. It's called soul winning, where you go out and knock on people's doors. I like that. And I'm not. No. So I am a lot more social than I used to be. A lot more. A lot more.
They're trying to get your attention.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of my history. And then about a year ago, I started the VR Bible study in church and everything. And so it's we meet every single Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 your time, and then the discipleship program twice a week. And then there will be some other stuff coming up as well as we expand a little bit to make room for more people. So,
right, okay,
right on, man. Yeah, you get to meet a lot of cool
people.
people.
I'll make this very short.
Yes, sir.
I'm usually very direct and to the point. I'm blunt. I'm not trying to deter anybody or anything, but that's just part of my character. I am. I don't dance around things, especially hard truths. But I have not had that problem at all. But with I guess judgment in that particular way, people, opinions like that.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, everyone has the right to their opinion. So whether it be good or bad, it's their opinion. They have the right to it. What I do not tolerate is people trying to shove their beliefs down my throat. If somebody believes they can convince me, I'm all for that. However, I do not tolerate somebody trying to do something like that to me. If you understand what I mean.
Sure. So when you say you're a recent convert,
right.
what is what were you converted to? I'm just curious.
That is actually going to take a lot more time for me to explain, but I will cut as much fat off of that question as I can to answer it. I didn't come from any particular religion. I believed in a higher power. Christianity is what I decided I should put the name to that higher power as God and Jesus Christ. But that was a very long process, which again would take a lot of explanation. If you wish to hear the story, I'll give it to you some other time. But as it suffices to say, I've become interested in Christianity because the beliefs and the teachings of Christ resonate with me and my personality, as well as my values, my core values. For instance, I started reading and finished, I will admit, it was extremely difficult to understand most of it, but the First Testament, which did not resonate with me at all. However, the second, the New Testament, which I have not gotten very far in yet, does much more so. Basic other teachings that I've come to understand and learn do very much so. And the more and more I learn from the congregation I'm with right now, which is very small, and it's something that a friend as well as myself has kind of pulled together so that we can learn about it. That's the best way I can describe what our congregation is. It's like literally 5 people. So
Well, I appreciate you telling me
Your
that.
question, a little bit of backstory.
Yeah, I think it did. Yes, sir. What's up, buddy?
I'm getting off. I'm getting off later.
Hey, I love you, man. It was good. It was good meeting you and seeing you.
Oh, we be on tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick thing just for the stream for like 10 minutes. Just give him a quick word, and then because we're not gonna meet in person until the week after this. But yeah, I will definitely be on tomorrow. It was nice meeting you, buddy.
Like for like a long time, like.
I'm not sure. My wife and I will probably do some stuff, and but yeah, no, I will definitely be on.
Okay, bye.
All right, it was good meeting you. See you, buddy. Yeah, so I was gonna say that yeah, I appreciate you telling me that, and it's interesting because my Bible study primarily focuses on, and this is what I wanted to talk to people about is Jesus in the Bible. It's kind of the theme of the Bible study. Is that and the idea is that every single story in the Bible, the Old Testament, or as you say, the First Testament and the New Testament, every single story in the Bible is actually a story about Jesus. It is actually a story about Jesus dying on the cross. So, like, for example, Moses wrote the first 5 books of the Bible. That's called in Greek the Pentateuch, or Jews would call it the Torah. And so that's Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. And you say, like, that's the First Testament, which is true. And those books don't resonate, but every single story from Adam and Eve in the garden, all like Noah and the ark, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, those are all stories about Jesus, technically. And once you know that, once you know how to look for that, every single story makes a lot more sense. And so I go through story by story in the Old Testament, Psalms, Proverbs, and tell people where Jesus is in the story. I will give you just like a really quick, because I know you were it was almost sounded like you were kind of wrapping it up like, hey, I got to run, but I'm glad I got to bump into you. But
I do.
Really quickly.
I was just taking the opportunity.
Gotcha. Adam and Eve. That's so. Or here's a better example that's quicker. Noah and the ark. Man had a death sentence, right? Sin separated us from God. Sin separated them from God. God's perfect, we're not. And in the New Testament, it says that as well in Romans. For all have sinned and come short. It's like not every sin's equal. Murder's not the same as jaywalking. I don't think anybody would say that it is. But everybody is equally a sinner. We've all done things that are wrong. Nobody's better than anybody else in that way. From the best person that ever lived down to the worst murderer that we would perceive to be the best and worst, and everybody in between. I'm sure we fall somewhere there. We're not the best or the worst, we're just in the middle. Everybody has fallen short of God's glory. God's perfect. We're not. We fall way short. And the Bible says again in Romans, for the wages of sin is death. Well, hang on. So if everybody's a sinner and we all fall short, and the penalty for sin is death, that means everybody by default should go to hell. But even from the very first story in Genesis, Adam and Eve taking a bite of that fruit in the garden, God always had a plan to pay for everyone's mistakes by himself. If you go back and read that story in the First Testament, you don't have to, but if you did, you would see God told them that the day they ate that fruit, they would die. He actually told Adam, and Adam later told Eve, but he said, the day you eat the fruit, you'll die. Don't eat that fruit. Just trust me. I'll tell you what's good and what's evil. And then the serpent came, right? We all know that's Satan. And he said, he was the first person to ever question what God said. He said, did God really say you can't eat that fruit? And Eve, she got all kinds of flustered. She was like, well, God said if we eat it, or even if we touch it, we'll die. Well, it technically wasn't true. God didn't say they couldn't touch it, but she got nervous. There's a talking snake, and so she's nervous. And she misquoted it. She probably heard it from Adam secondhand. He was probably like, listen, babe, God said don't eat it. Don't even touch it. Don't look at it. God said don't do it or we'll die. And so she knew what Adam told her, but she didn't personally hear God say it. And Eve, by the way, she didn't commit a sin. She made a mistake, but it was a genuine one. She genuinely was tricked into something. She didn't know what she was doing. She wasn't fully aware of the decision she was making and how it would affect everything. She was just kind of duped into it or tricked into it. Adam, though, is different. That's why Jesus can have an earthly mother, Mary, but not an earthly father. So like that virgin birth is a fulfillment of a prophecy that started in Genesis. Wherefore, as by one man, sin entered into the world. So sin passes down through the male line. Everybody with an earthly father is born sinning. We're all imperfect. That's why you never have to teach a baby how to do bad. You do have to teach a child growing up how to do right, because they won't naturally tend towards that. They tend to be selfish, more self-centered. You have to teach them slowly over time. Yeah. So anyway, so immediately, as soon as they bit this fruit, they immediately were ashamed of themselves, each other. They were really super embarrassed. They tried to cover their shame, so they sewed themselves fig leaves for clothes. And I'm going to get to the point. So God comes and he says, hey, why are you covering yourself? Did you eat that fruit that I told you not to? God already knew. And so Adam, Eve, the snake, they all come jumping out, and Adam says, well, yeah, the woman that you gave me, she told me to eat it, so I did. You read it quick and you think, well, Adam's just blaming his wife, but he wasn't. Adam loved his wife. He did. He desperately loved her. Who was he really blaming? It's who we always blame when we do something wrong. We're the same way. Everybody is. The first person that they blamed was God. Adam said, the woman that you gave me, you did this. You could have made her different. You could have put her somewhere else. You could have put that tree on the moon. You should have done some different things. You should not have done this to me. Like, you gave her to me. We were fine before you made this woman this way. You could have done this a lot differently, God, and it would have worked. He was blaming God. He said, but the woman that you gave me, as soon as you gave her to me, she did this. This is your fault. And so God, he didn't argue with him. He's asked the woman, well, why did you eat the fruit? And she said, I don't know. The snake told me to, so I did. So all three of them were cursed. And he kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden. But before they left, he did something really interesting. You ask Bible scholars, pastors, anybody, and you miss it. It's less than one sentence long. God made them animal skins for clothes before they left. And you think, well, that's not a big deal. But they were just running around naked so it wasn't cold. Right? What are the animal skins for? They knew how to make themselves clothes, and it's the only article of clothing God ever made. It's the only article of clothing God ever made. And he made it for them before they left. Now, they were smart enough. Adam invented precursors to instruments that we still use today, musical instruments. He invented the precursor to the harp and a lot of things. So, like, he's not, they're both geniuses. So, like, what was the purpose of doing this? God is not a liar. God said the day you eat that fruit, you'll die. But they didn't die, though. That's why we're here. They didn't die. Something took their place. And you got to think about it. God took those animals that he personally made. He created these animals for himself and for their enjoyment, but for himself. And he took them, he held them down, and he killed them. Blood probably spilled all over the ground. And Adam and Eve, now, this is the first time they've ever seen something die, and they're horrified. Now, they're like big 8-foot-tall bronze babies with like no belly button. They have no idea, they had no idea the penalty for sin was so severe. They've destroyed their own species, and they don't realize what the true nature of a penalty is, what the true nature of death means. And as they watch this innocent animal die, and the animal that God made, they realize they're not paying for their own mistakes. This animal is paying for their mistakes. This animal that was innocent, had no concept of sin, had nothing to do with, it wasn't part of any of the problem. It had nothing to do with the snake. It had nothing to do with the people. It had nothing to do with sin. It had no concept of moral good and evil. It just did what God created it to do. And now God is literally killing it, peeling its skin off, and then he drapes the skins, the bloody animal skins, over Adam and Eve, and then he tells them to get out. And they're walking away from this garden horrified, because now they realize not only do they now understand the full scope and nature of death, at least in that moment, that they realize the scope of death is greater than we realized, but also they didn't pay for it themselves. God always made a way. He created those animals. Adam and Eve had nothing to do with their creation or their evolution or their reproduction. They had nothing to do with that. God did that. God made the instrument of their salvation. And it was a prophecy. That animal that died that day is a picture of Jesus dying on the cross. We have a death sentence. We have offended a perfect, totally spotless, totally clean God who has never done anything wrong. And we've offended him. We're separated from him because of sin. And he knows how little things lead to big things, and we're starting wars in his name, rape and murder, and all these disgusting things. But God made a way to pay for our mistakes by himself. So he separated a piece of himself long before the internet or cell phones or, TVs or a working postal service or indoor plumbing. A person was born to a poor family in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, under Roman rule, and he changed the course of human history forever. We will never be the same species again because he was here. And he came not because he wanted to change the world, but he did. He came because he wanted to die. God made an avatar in our world. Like we make one in this world, he made one in ours, our real world, his virtual world. And he created an avatar, and that avatar lived like we do. He was born like we are. He breathed our air. He slept under our stars. He ate our food. But the reason he came was to do one thing. It was to die. God had all this wrath and judgment. I have to punish sin. It needs to be punished. So I will make myself one of you. I'll live a totally perfect life and satisfy all the rules I have, all the law from the First Testament. I'll satisfy it. And then I will take every single drop of the anger and the punishment that I was going to give to you. I will put it on myself. I will allow my own human form to be beat so unrecognizable I look like a clump of meat, not even a human. I'll let people laugh at me and I'll let people scorn me and I will die for them. He redefined our word for love. Before that, we thought love meant affection, like I love this girl or I love this song or I love pizza. That means I have affection for it. But my headset is critically low, which is a shame because it's 15 minutes, but I didn't realize my thing wasn't plugged in for like an hour and a half. I was streaming and I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in. Now it's plugged in, but it's slowly draining it. But the reason he came was to die.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. So the reason he came was to die. Anyway, Noah and the ark. Again, man has a death sentence. The story right after Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel. Man has a death sentence. Everybody that trusted God at least enough to get in the boat was saved. That's Noah and his family, his wife, their kids, their wives. God made a way to pay for their mistakes himself. That's all we had to do was trust him. Now that Jesus has come and lived and died, all a person has to do is just put their faith and trust in Jesus. Just trust that he will save them and then ask him to. He'll save any person that has at least that much faith. Does that make sense?
It does.
So anyway,
so
every single
something very specific for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Anyway. No,
yeah.
I don't know why you're apologizing. I just said you clarified something for me.
Oh, gotcha. You know what? It's kind of skipping.
Worthy.
It's like I'm lagging really hard.
Oh. Okay. Well, I actually do need to leave, but
okay.
Wait, my OBS is not working. Great. But thank you. I'm gonna probably be popping in sometime this weekend. I need to be clear though. My schedule is incredibly erratic. I have no idea when I'll ever actually be in here. Not enough to actually set a schedule, which is why I'm hoping to be able to pop in whenever possible, whenever the opportunity arrives. Basically, when your congregation and your groups are going, basically.
Sure.
So that is okay, I presume. You've made clear. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I would love for
Okay.
you to.
All right. Great. Thank you. I will
If you can hear
let
me,
you get back to your thing
I
here,
would
and
love
I'm
for
gonna
you to.
pop on out. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Oh man, you are lagging hard,
He is
really hard.
lagging.
Well, there's not a lot of people in here, are there? I think it might be his own device. Well, there are actually quite a few people in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. I think he's trying to fix it right now. All right, Preacher. Thank you again. I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you. All right.